How's it going? Nice chat earlier. Yes, sir. So, how's it going, man? All week I said Vallejos is getting overrated and it's KO. TKO is big. Wait. Does Naps make me an unk? No. It doesn't. It doesn't. If not the way I meant. I got you. What's up? How's it going? Oh, he takes him down. Kevin Vallejos with a takedown. How's it going, guys? Hope everybody's having a good night. I started streaming late because it just, to be honest with you guys, I didn't care to watch this whole card. That's just the truth, man. I didn't care to watch this whole card. I didn't care to stream this whole card. So, we're left with. How's it going? I'm not on. Oh. Called himself Goofy in the title. Hell yeah, cuz. Why wouldn't I? That's what I am. I'm a goofy unk. Vallejo's looks awful. Damn, all that hype to get doo-dooed on. Vallejo's hyped up for nothing, eh? Vallejo's is not awful. Silva was good. I was saying all week. Is your last name Silva in Brazil the same thing as like your last name being Smith in the US? I thought of you and stopped by to say what's up since you're random, you're live, and I thought of you. I guess by the vibration of attraction to signal me from your location, say Unk. This dude. Bro always comes in the chat with some random long ass message with all caps. This guy, dude. What's up, man? What's up? Silva's taunting Vallejos. Good knee by Silva. Silva's taunting them boys. Good elbow on the break by Vallejos. What was the narrative this fight? Boring fight, and Vallejos is overrated. That's what everybody's saying. Vallejos has been overrated by the community. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Vallejos was only overrated in this fight. That's fair, Jason. I didn't hear much about him before this fight. Vallejos is tired. What's up, Alma Longoria? I had some pizza today, buddy. It was all right. Silva was always good. Why are casuals acting like Silva isn't good? Because whenever they hype up prospects, they like to say the guy he's facing isn't good to make him look like he's gonna run right through him. It's weird. You think Kevin won that fight? Yeah, I think he won. Rounds 1 and 2. Maybe lost the third. He looks awful right now. I wasn't saying he's awful. What ya mean, Louis? What do you mean, Louis? Goofy ass Unk streams UFC Apex card. Tyra versus Park. Some decent finishes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. I stream every single day, guys. And I post multiple videos a week, guys. Subscribe if you're new, dude. Road to 2 million subscribers, man. This card hasn't been good. I mean, who would have guessed, dude? Who would have guessed? I'm not putting anyone as my profile picture from this card. There's no one good I can put. Bro, you can put the GOAT Neil Magny. What are you talking about, dude? Or you can put Mateusz Rambetsky. He's pretty good, right? The card will be worse than Gamrot Klein. Oof. That's rough. What's up, Ricky? All right, let's see who wins. All right, Vallejos won. Vallejos won, yeah. Vallejos. UFC is becoming gay-ass boxing where a prospect has to be undefeated if they lose, even to somebody who's good, they're a bum. You know what, McLevin? I agree with that. I don't like that. The only person I'm willing to do that to, McLevin, is Bo Nickel, because Bo Nickel actually sucks. But I typically I don't like to say guys suck just off of one loss. It's good experience. Thanks for the stream minis tip, Unk. By the way, love you all, Diddy and DDP. Alright, bro. No problem. You need to get laid? Okay. UFC on one TV and BKFC on another, Unk. I'm living the life. Hey, man. That's how you do it. It's so dumb. The entire point of MMA is that you fight the best every fight and you will lose eventually. Yeah, I don't like the boxing culture where if the second you're not undefeated, you're all of a sudden garbage. You know? Ghost God rebranded to Ghost MMA. Is it a W or should I switch it back? No, I like Ghost MMA. Ghost MMA is cool. It's more simple. I back with half bald hair, Neil Magny. Oof. That's rough. Your boy's on screen, Unk. Who's my boy? Who's my boy? October 11's your date, and you'll dance for me, boy. You'll dance for the owner. What's up, man? Been sick all week, but feeling better. What's up, Brendan? Happy to see you here, man. What's up, man? Good to see you, Brendan. Hope you feel better, my man. Just wait a sec. Aljamain Sterling? I just seen Aljamain. Who else was it? Who will you pick? Murphy Pico match? I will bet. I'm picking Murphy by decision. Unless you're Habib and fight bums until you're 25-0 and then only fight competent people who still don't have grappling in your last 4, then retire undefeated. Yeah. True. Roy Jones said he could have been undefeated if he wanted, but the community took it as cope. He actually took the hard fights in the same position other fighters wouldn't. Yep. Exactly. Eliseo de Zaleski dos Santos versus Neil Magny. People forget, man. Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos finished Sean Strickland with like a kick. Yeah. Boys, let's make this my biggest month on YouTube. August 2025. You guys want to see Unk succeed? Make this my biggest month on YouTube. If we hit gold tonight, I am going to stream every single Apex card until the end of time. And I'm going to pretend to love it. Was his last fight Randy Brown? I don't know. Elias wins unless he's held in the clinch 14 minutes. Yeah. Shut up, Evloyo. Not gonna lie, I'm not some Dagestani hater, but Habib's career is one of those things that has helped me turn MMA like boxing. Fight bums like you're 25-0 and get easy defenses against bum strikers. I mean, McLovin, I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't call McGregor, Poirier, and Gaethje bum strikers. They're actually really good strikers. What you could say is bum grapplers. You can call them bum grapplers. I don't think they're bum strikers. They're bum grapplers. So I'm glad to see you're streaming now. What's up? What's up, man? My face, armpit, body, and balls was so hairy. Hadn't shaved in weeks. Took everything off. Thank you for letting me know that, Ricky. Thank you, bro. Huh? He said, my face, armpits, body, and balls was so hairy, hadn't shaved in weeks, but just took everything off and showered, feeling fresh. Did you need to know that? Dustin's a black belt, though? That doesn't matter, Brendan. BJJ ranking system is off of knowledge, not actually off of what you do in training, right? It's off of what you know in passing the belt test. They have black belts. Like Thiago Santos is a black belt, you know? It's like, come on, dude. The whole black belt thing is so overplayed. The real black belts in the UFC are the Damian Maias or the Gilbert Burnses. Guys that are never touched on the ground, you know? Like, who's submitting Gilbert Burns? Even Hamzat didn't want that to do with his grappling. Who's submitting Damian Maia? Nobody. You know? Jacare Souza only been submitted one time in the UFC when he was an old man. You know? Those are the real black belts. I love seeing Spitling get slept. Let's see if it's going to show it. There it is. Then Hey Diaz. The Mavzor of Loevs. Habib got to come back in one more time and fulfill it 30-0. Well, he's almost 37 years old. I don't think that's going to happen. It does trigger me that he stopped at 29-0, though. Asian sensation. Now, if Habib had beat guys like Volk or Ilia or Usman, who are actually well-rounded, then I'd say it's impressive. But beating up nobodies for 25-0, then fighting strikers is not. Yeah, that's true. That's true, McLevin. Habib didn't take a lot of risk in his career, you know? Habib didn't really face a lot of dangerous fighters, you know? Fighters that could put your lights out. Like, sure, Justin Gaethje can, but Justin Gaethje has a white belt on the mat. Sure, Dustin Poirier has power, but it's not one-shot knockout power. He's not, like, incredibly dangerous, you know? Conor McGregor, it's like, yeah, at lightweight, not the best. His best days were at featherweight. He didn't fight a lot of dangerous fighters. That's the issue. And he didn't fight any good grapplers. What's up, Harvey Dillon? And his fraudulent undefeated record has made an expectation that if you aren't defeated, you're a bum. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool to be undefeated. Like, I like the way Ilia Topuria is undefeated. Like, he's undefeated and he's actually beating good competition. He's actually facing the Josh Emmets who could KO you in one punch. He's facing the boogeyman grapplers in Ryan Hall who supposedly submits everybody. He's facing the Max Holloways who have never been KO'd. He's facing the Alexander Volkanovskis, the Charles Oliveras, you know? Even the Yusuf Zalals. Like, Ilia is actually facing good competition in his career, and people don't like to admit that. They just want to cope and say, he's beating fighters past their prime. He's beating fighters past their prime. Like, okay, there's still great wins. He's not fighting absolute cans his entire career like O'Malley did until he got to the belt. This next fight, BKFC. Looks like Billy Sparks from Young Sheldon versus a Norse warrior. What's up, Elber? Elber Galarga 95. What's up? Bob ducking El Kukui. Imagine El Kukui beats Salt Poppy and then calls out Habib for UFC return. Lightweight division is mostly striking, but then a wrestling dominated fighter comes in and takes the division over. Yep. Yep. It is mostly striking. Yo, Unk out here ranting as usual. Yes, sir. What I do, brother. What I do. Also, boys, if we reach halfway to the goal of the super chats, 5 out of 10, I'm gonna give away the other 5 free memberships in the stream. I have 5 more free memberships for the month I can give away. If we hit 5 out of 10 of the super chat goal, I'll give away 5 more. O'Malley being fed absolute cans just to have the easiest knockout wins ever to build his resume always pissed me off so much. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, outside of who, Aljamain Sterling, O'Malley really doesn't have any great wins, you know. Marlon Vera, it's like he didn't beat Petr Yan. Yo, Unc, when do you see Ilia losing? I don't. Not at lightweight. I think he beats Armin. I think he beats Patty. I think he beats Gaethje. I think he beats all those guys. Maybe his biggest test would be Islam. That's a close fight, but I see him winning, beating everybody at lightweight. People say Armin, but yeah, dude, there's only so long you can hold somebody on the ground before they get up and KO you. I don't see Armin out wrestling and hustling Ilia for 5 rounds without getting KO'd. Here we go. Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos. Dude has a long ass name. Hate saying that. Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos. I'm just gonna call him Dos Santos. Neil Magny has an 80-inch reach. That's actually crazy. What happened to the last Spaniard who fought Ilia? I don't know. The only person who has a chance to beat him is Islam. I think Ilia beats Islam too. Yeah, I'd pick Ilia against Islam. Petr Yan should get the next shot. He should. He should. If you can't finish Gore in the Big 25, something concerning. Yeah. What was the meal of choice today? I got some pizza with cheese crust, boy. I think Prime Kobe would have definitely beat Dustin Poirier. Yeah. He'd out-grappled him. Damn, dude. Neil Magny looking jacked. Pizza from where? Domino's. People forget, man, Islam's low-key chinny. He got dropped by Volk and Moicano, who had pillow hands. Ilia sleeps him. He didn't get dropped by Moicano, bro. He got dropped by Volk, but he did not get dropped by Moicano. He got hit in the chest and he slipped. That's not being dropped. He didn't get hit on the chin. Just like Reyes didn't drop Jones. He hit him in the chest and Jones slipped down and got back up. It's a slip, not a drop. But imagine if Ilia but Islam in the chest. Okay. Here we go. The GOAT, Neil Magny versus Dos Santos. Leave me alone, Unc. I need to believe Ilia beats Islam. Well, I still think he does. Who do you think won the first fight, Volk Islam? I thought Islam won 3-2. Shut up, Harvey Dillon. Boys, once we get halfway to the Super Chat goal tonight, I'm going to be giving away 5 free members in the stream. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you, guys. Wait. His fight was against Chico. Who? 680? Islam will take Ilia's undefeated record. Either way, my point is Islam's chin is not great, not horrible, but Ilia could sleep him if he catches him clean. 100% agree. He looks like a Brazilian Mike Patty. Mike Patty. Mike Patty. Mm. What's the vibe? What's his vibe? David or Dan? Oh, okay. David. Ilia's chin's not that good either. Remember when Bryce dropped him? Okay, cool. Magny clenches him back against the fence, dude. Zaleski dos Santos reverses it. Dos Santos flips it around. They're just flipping and ripping and dipping against the fence right now. This is an absolute barn burner of a fight, dude. I can remember in that Bryce versus Ilia fight, like he was in the cage actually fighting Ilia. Okay. I didn't even say anything. Ilia's chin's pretty great. He ate that kick from Jai Herbert, ate that elbow from Charles. He's never really been hurt bad by anyone other than being rocked by Jai earlier in his career. Yeah, and even whenever he was nearly finished, he was able to grab onto him, out grapple him, and then and send him to the Shadow Realm. Yo, Brendan with the 5. Let's go. He's back, boys. Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate you. Amelie. It's different. Thank you for the 5, Brendan. I appreciate you, man. Shout out, Brendan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Four more of those super chats to the goal, and I'm gonna release the 5 free memberships, and hopefully you guys in chat get it. I want all you guys to get it. Dan Hooker Chinzilia. Okay. See the rumors that Connor had the worst piss test in UFC history? Wouldn't be surprised. Cocaine. And every roid in the book. Anthony Smith literally did the same thing Ilia did to Jai, but to Dominic Reyes, but Smith forgot to win. Dude. Are you memeing, McLovin? Where'd you see that? Thank you for the 5, Brendan. Appreciate you. Magny might be back. Is Magny the most unimpressive fighter in welterweight history? How um how is Neil Magny fraud? How did Mike Malott get fraud checked by Neil Magny? That's honestly very sad. Whenever wait, no, what am I saying? How did Mike Malott get fraud checked by Neil Magny? That's genuinely sad. I heard Connor's piss was so bad it was brown and they put it in a Yoo-hoo bottle. Haha, funny. Just an ordinary gatekeeper. When's the last time the last finish Neil Magny got is Shroomer starting to kick in. This is going to be fun. Let's go, man. Let's go. Who you guys think won that? Dos Santos or Magny? Last chat. You're lucky Kevin isn't here? What do you mean? Magny beat Lawler? Did he really? Lawler was an old man, though, huh? Oh, yeah? Connor Spitz would probably cause chemical burns on a normal person. True. He's on everything. The guy's on everything. Yeah, I'm on everything. They test me every week. You're drinking a Yoo-hoo, how does it? You know how Kevin feels about those. Yeah, he'll call me a soy boy. Kevin will come in here and call me a soy boy, dude. That's the truth. I'll get exposed. Dude, I have not had a Yoo-hoo in so long. I have them occasionally. Don't get back into them, McLovin. They're full of sugar, sucralose, and bad ingredients. High fructose corn syrup. But it tastes good. Round 2. Dos Santos versus Magny. The most guaranteed fight to go to the... No, Magny gets taken down. Dos Santos on top right away in round 2. 10 seconds in. What's up, little guy? What's up? Hunter, why are you coming back in the streams? You took like a few months break and now you're back. You got bored of the other guy streaming? I know you're like a... Yeah, I know you're like a secret hater of mine. I know you... Haunter hate watches my stream, but he'll never admit it. And Haunter, you also hang out in extremely sketchy channels. You hang out in channels like Rigo and other channels that are, you know. Huh? Yeah. Haunter hangs out in a lot of sketchy streams. I'm going to call him out live on stream, dude. I'm not afraid to call people out for what they are. You hang out in very suspect streams that have a lot of very questionable people. And when you surround yourself around those kind of people, that's what you become, buddy. I'll leave it at that. What's up, Dino Suchis? Is that how you say your name? I'm saying you hang around a lot of suspect people. That's what I'm saying. Which makes you suspect. You're sus, is what I'm saying. There. Wait, boys, if Neil Magny wins this fight by decision, he overtakes Brad Tavares for the most decision wins in UFC history. What's sketchy about Rigo? Go watch Musical MMA's hour-long video on him. Go watch Ronin MMA's video on him. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm a Longoria. If you don't know, then you're clearly not doing your research. On a scale of 1 to... Okay. These two unks had a disagreement at the barbecue. Is this the worst card of all time? It's up there. Because the name value... Okay, well, I'm a Longoria. If you watch that video and you don't see anything wrong with him, then you're just too young to understand. Because I know you're very young. Magny's out cold. No, he's not. Okay, then. Why'd you say what's wrong with him, then? You said what's sketchy about Rigo. That's what's sketchy. Either way, moving on. You see, look, whenever I call out Haunter, he goes quiet. Because he knows that I'm telling the truth. He knows. He knows what kind of guy he is. What's your timestamp? 137, 136, 135, 134, 133, 132. Oh, Magny's trying to get on top. Magny looking to impose his ground and pound, dude. Magny wins. If Magny wins, he has the most decision wins in UFC history with 15, I believe. Him and Tavares are both tied at 14. No, Magny putting on the pressure, but he clenches, of course. Stop the fight. Yeah. Haunter might be hanging around the dark web of MMA YouTube. Maybe so. Magny looking for the finish. He's on Dos Santos' back. He's got him flattened out. Might be it. Might be it. No, Magny about to get a finish. Yeah, it's going to be it. TKO for Neil Magny any second. Yep, that's it. Neil Magny by TKO. Haunter went quiet because I said he was in Joey's chat because I know that's guilty pleasure. Joey doesn't deserve the hate. Well, that's why I disagree with you, 680. Joey does deserve the hate, but I'm not going to talk about it. You need a grandfather clock without the L. Okay. Magny still winning in 2025. Crazy. Crazy. You told me Neil Magny would win. Yeah, he landed that good knee. That was a good knee by Magny. Good knee by Magny. Okay, I need Cheyenne to win in BKFC. I don't know who that is. I don't watch BKFC like that. Being real. You should keep this profile picture for a bit since he won. Yeah, keep it, bro. Why not? Magny has like Neil Magny extends his record to the most wins in welterweight history, and he now holds the most decision wins in UFC history. Wait, no, he didn't get a decision. Either way, he does hold the most decision wins in UFC history at 14. Him and Tavares. Brad Tavares and Neil Magny both have the most decision wins at 14. Getting finished by Magny in 2025 is crazy. I mean, didn't Mike Malott get finished last fight? A couple fights ago by him last year. Magny's brother was Michael Johnson. Magny versus Rat/Gustafson winner. Okay, I'm down. Joe Swanson, what happened to all the spinoff accounts? Peter Griffin MMA, Quagmire MMA. What happened to those guys? I forgot the result of the fight he just watched. I know, right? I know. And they call Bilal a decision machine. Well, Bilal is a decision machine. He has 15 UFC fights with 12 finishes. That means he gets a finish like every 3 to 4 fights. And he has like one finish in the last 9 years. So yes, Bilal is definitely a decision machine. You're not sure, but you're missing your friend. Oh yeah, Stewie MMA. What happened to Stewie, dude? Stewie fell off. Dude, I can't wait for 319. Impression of Quagmire getting lucky with Kayla Harrison. Giggity, 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 steroids on her back. I don't know. Bilal finished Brady. Yeah, but that's his only finish since 2016. So, I mean, yeah, it aged well, but outside of that, he's been decisioning guys forever. They killed off Brian. Yeah, I know, Alma, it is wild. At least Magny has more finishes than Bilal. True. He does have a lot more UFC fights, to be fair. Neil Magny. Dude, we got mod and dipped. I deserve mod. I haven't been gay. I've been mature, and I haven't been more active lately. Maybe so. 680. Maybe so. Maybe you could be in the running soon. Ah, Joe. True. Dang, Neil Magny's second place for most wins in UFC history. 23. Does Magny deserve to be top 15? No. He needs a better win than that to get top 15. Maybe you do Magny versus Gilbert Burns next. Why not? I don't think they've ever fought. I don't deserve mod. Don't trust me, I'm a kid. Yeah. Quagmire, the type of guy to get pegged by Kayla Harrison. Next week's card is much better. O'Day getting the dub. Burns wins D-Rod. That's a winnable fight for Burns. Cut the BS. 15. I'm ranked 2. I'm next. I deserve my shot. Okay, Evloev Jr. You're too much of a troll. Burns versus Rodriguez. Maybe. Magny beat D-Rod too. Oh yeah, Magny submitted D-Rod. O'Day Osborne getting Steve Erceg while he's 2-5. Well, dude, Steve Erceg needs to fight down, right? Steve Erceg's been fighting, getting great matchups his entire UFC career. Dude, the UFC BJJ belt's kind of ass, I ain't gonna lie. Erceg's on a 3-fight losing streak. Yep. McLovin getting mod would be like Chandler getting a title shot again. Oh my goodness. Uncle was shaking like Paulo Costa at the 318 press conference. Yeah, it's true. Evloev Jr. Nah, bro, called me Michael Chandler. I'm cooked. Nora's a tough cookie. Yeah, she is a tough cookie. 5-time French Muay Thai national champion. Yeah, I ain't gonna be paying much attention to this fight. These two are ranked. I don't know if Carnot's ranked. I know Souza's ranked. I think Carnot might be unranked. Me getting Motto would be like Bot Nickel getting a title shot or like Kyle Sakura. True. True. They also called Andrew Tackett the light heavyweight champion when he's the welterweight champ. Who you guys think won in Terrence Crawford or Canelo Alvarez? Bud? You got Bud? Okay. I think here's a crazy stat for Canelo, guys. I don't think Canelo's been dropped in his entire career. And Canelo has like what, 60 over 60 some fights? And he's never been dropped in his entire career. I think that's correct. Your parlay is cooked, Dunk? Damn. I'm the type of guy to find out his kid is getting bullied and tell him violence is never the answer. Tell your teacher. No. I strap my kid up, go to school and show him to work. No, I'm joking. I don't really need mods in my stream, to be honest. Canelo's younger. Yeah, he is. But he's also has more fights than Terrence Crawford. He has more miles. I'm making terrorist threats, chill. He also has ages and everything. Sometimes it's the miles you've went through, you know? Canelo's had a lot of fights. I think it's safe to say Canelo's past his prime. They might both slightly be past their prime. 60 MMA guys, clearly I don't know boxing. Bud literally fights at 147, moved to 154 1 year, 7 months ago, and had the hardest fight of his life. Him at 168 is slow and cooked. Oh, well, to be fair, Evloev, you are right. I am 100% a boxing casual. I didn't know the fight was at 168. So if it's at 168, I'm 100% picking Canelo to beat him by decision. No way Crawford's beating Canelo at 168. No shot. That's way too big of a weight jump, in my opinion. At 168, dude? Canelo got that easy then. The weight class means everything. Bud's not going to be good at 168. He's going to be slow and fat. Not slow and fat. He's going to be slow, old and slow. Vignac, it don't take a genius to know that if a guy who normally fights at 147 going all the way up to 168 is not going to look like the same fighter as he always does against a guy who's been running 168 for a while. You don't have to be a boxing analyst to know that, dude. It's clear that Crawford's not going to be at his best fighting 20 pounds heavier than he normally fights. You just messing with me? 116 to 112? Yeah. I didn't know, dude. I didn't know. Respect to Crawford, though. That's a risky fight to take at 168 whenever he's undefeated, 41 and 0 at his age. I am very surprised. They had to throw a bag at him, dude. I imagine Crawford's making like $80 million to $100 million for this fight. Bud will have Lighterman skill. All right. Lucas Tracy account saying that. She dropped her? Carno is ranked at 12. Oh, Crawford's like no Magny with hair, but more deep fried chopped. Okay. Crawford's still taller, has a longer reach. Yeah, but rent free, it's not about the stature and the reach, right? It's more about like whenever you put on that much muscle or size in a weight class that you typically don't fight at, a lot of times you see guys look slower, you see them more labored, you see them less reactive, you know? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know, McLovin. Boxing culture is horrible. Like if you're not like in boxing, if you're coming up and you're not like 28-0, then nobody cares. That's why I respect guys like, who was it? Vasily Lomachenko. He wasn't undefeated, right? But he faced a lot of good fighters. And whenever you face the best, sometimes you lose. Vasily Lomachenko is a perfect example of like an amazing boxer that had 3 losses. Because he fought good fighters. Rent-free Crawford at 168 won't have speed, bro. Him at 154 was slow. People even said the other dude was robbed. Damn. Lomachenko amateur record was 376-1. Yeah, I know that. And the guy that he lost to, he avenged that loss like 3 times apparently. 376-1 is insane, even for amateur record. Lomachenko was always my favorite fighter. He's widely regarded as one of the fighters with the most insane footwork in the history of boxing. Like, because apparently he used to do like dancing classes when he was younger to train for boxing. I think he's from Ukraine. Last time Bud was doubted, he beat the crap out of his opponent. Are you talking about Errol Spence Jr.? Because I remember that fight where everybody was saying Bud was going to whoop up on Spence. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Canelo doesn't TKO anybody. Anyone who picks Canelo by TKO hasn't watched boxing in 5 years. Yeah, Canelo's a decision merchant. If you're 41-0 in MMA, you'd be the greatest fighter ever lived by a huge margin. 41, dude, guys, hear me out. McLovin, being 41-0 in boxing is like being like 29-3 in MMA. Honestly, that's how it seems. 29-3 in MMA is like 41-0 in boxing. What's funny, is Crawford's last fight was literally 1 year ago this exact day. Really? Maybe he took a year off in order to bulk up Evloev because he knew the fight was coming. Not what you meant. Okay. Why are you comparing him fighting Spence, who's been at 47, to Canelo, who's a much better resume against bigger guys? Canelo will stop Crawford. He'll feel the power at 168. Rent-free, you think Canelo gets a finish despite him being a decision merchant in the last 5 years? He's been fighting to decisions nonstop. You don't think a fighter like Crawford, who's never lost, is going to be able to last the distance, even if you think he's going to lose? Canelo's not really been finishing guys these days. I mean, his opponent doubted him. Canelo seems too confident, especially against Bud. Bad Bunny body shots will stop Crawford. Okay, Bad Bunny has a chicken coop, a trampoline, an above ground pool in his backyard, and a gazebo. I actually don't have a single one of those. I don't have a backyard. I don't have a trampoline. I don't have an above ground pool, and I don't have a gazebo or a chicken coop. I don't have any of that, dude. I live in this apartment. I'm happy, man. Unc Shayna got the dub. Let's go, man. Let's go. Good for her. Uncle lives in a cave. Pretty much. Unc probably has all that stuff at his parents'. Well, I only have one parent, and my mom don't have any of that. Crawford might just hop on a bicycle for 12 rounds, though. We'll see. I got Nello. I remember why I came in here. Unc Neil Magny, the GOAT. Facts. Never make fun of Neil Magny. Bro, he beat Dos Santos, dude. Let's pipe down. We're talking about boxing more. Unc is going to become a boxing streamer. Yeah, that's never happening. You're never going to see me become a boxing streamer. No shot. Do I want to outlive my children? No. I don't. I'm not Tito, thankfully. Turkey making Canelo a billionaire like Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays for all the Saudis. Turkey wants Hamza Shiraz to box Canelo after Crawford, then Jake Paul, then Benavidez, Bivol. Makes sense. Can I stream the boxing card? No. Yeah, I mean, Canelo is going to become a billionaire if he fights those fights. I agree. If Bud hopped on a bicycle, Canelo would definitely go for the finish. I know he's pissed off that his last opponent ran across the ring for 12 rounds for an easy payday. Yeah. Is it true that stepdads are just guys who couldn't get women without kids? Maybe. I didn't do predictions for this fight, Rent. He's already made more money as a boxer than Mayweather, which is an insane fact. Yep. Yes. Canelo Crawford undercard is 3 days, though. That's insane. 3 days. What's a 20-0 boxing record in MMA? Being 20-0 in boxing is equivalent to being 18-5 in MMA. I'm not even kidding. 18-5 in MMA is like 20-0 in boxing. That's how I see it. Because everybody's undefeated in boxing. So I take it with a grain of sauce. Sauce? Salt. Did you hear what I said, love? I tried to say I'll take it with a grain of salt. I said I'll take it with a grain of sauce. It's going to be a good fight? Okay. They walk out to the wrong corners. Am I tweaking? I don't know. Would you rather have Tito-shaped head with current Ben Askren's body or Raul Rosa's face with Tuivasa's body? Probably Raul Rosa's face with Tuivasa's body for the memes. Seventh layer of hair moment. Yeah. Here we go, boys. Nora Canole versus Kalen Souza. You won 2 parlays today? Shout out, Tony. Boys, if we hit 5 out of 10, if we get halfway to the super chat goals tonight, I'm going to drop 5 free memberships in the chat. If we get 5 out of 10, not even the whole goal. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. You're 7-1 based. It's rare seeing a WMA fighter with long shorts. It's usually the tighter. That's true. Shiraz is a hype job, and Berlanga is dog shit. Damn, you know this card is ass when we got my fans talking about boxing. Crazy work. Neil, the Haitian sensation. Magny. I'm also 7-1. I had Gore winning. Damn. eBay versus KSI. Shut up. Unc, it's Snow Magny's birthday tomorrow, which is 10 more days than mine, so he'll officially be 38. Really hit Unc status. Hey, I'm glad he won for his birthday. Because we already know Neil Magny gets a bag to fight in the UFC. Because he has a lot of fights. Unc, is Rocky IV the best movie? I don't know. Saw movies be like, for your final challenge, you must watch a 5th WMA fight and stay awake your entire time or you explode. I'm taking the explosion at that point, dude. He's a company man, yeah. 100%. What's your favorite movie? Speaking of movies. Does Magny have retirement money? Probably not. My favorite movie. I don't really have a favorite movie, dude. I don't really watch movies. I don't know. I don't really watch movies. Do you think Connor and Jones were on the island? Most likely. Black Hawk. Y'all seen the Creed movies? They're good. No, I don't. I haven't. I stopped watching movies in like 2010. Remind us why you don't watch TV. Childhood trauma. I'm not getting into it. Connor pisses excellence. Oh, okay. Does he now? Excellence. Creed 1 was good. Creed 2 was okay. Creed 3 was great. Bad Bunny's favorite movie is Braveheart because his favorite fighter is Ant Smith. Okay. I watched War of the Worlds with my wife. That was a pretty good movie. No. World War Z, actually. The one with Tom Cruise, maybe? I don't know. One of those movies. It was pretty good. What movie did we watch together a while back? World War Z? Yeah, we watched World War Z. That was pretty good. Huh? Not Tom Cruise. Who was it? Who? Yeah, Brad Pitt, not Tom Cruise. I'm tweaking. How would you rate this card on name value / anticipation out of 10? Like a 2 out of 10, Chentes. It's pretty bad. 2 out of 10. Have I watched A Wolf of Wall Street? No. Yes, War of the Worlds has Tom Cruise. World War Z has Brad Pitt. Yeah, I had it backwards. I watched War... What, Bob? What, Ben? You what? I love both of them. Oh, you like both of them. Bro, you kind of look like Brad Pitt. I don't look like Brad Pitt. I forgot Anthony's nickname isn't Braveheart. It's... Yeah. Watch the movie after the fights? No, I'm not watching a movie. Who's your favorite delusional fighter? Probably Anthony Smith, just because he was so funny to watch in interviews and what he was going to say. It was always funny. Unc looks like Channing Tatum. I look nothing like Channing Tatum. Watch it. Watch what? Shut up, Matthew. You want me to watch The Wolf of Wall Street? Anthony Smith would have beat Zhang 5 years ago, though. Maybe. Anthony Smith was never good, though. Have I ever gotten high and watched Family Guy peak moments in life? No, I've never gotten high and watched Family Guy. Have you seen any of the Naked Gun movies? I'm going to see the new one soon. I watched the older ones with my family. They were great. No. I've never seen those. Don't watch The Wolf of Wall Street. There's a gay kissing scene. Okay. Bad Bunny could play Iron Man. He has the look. Yeah. Who has the shiniest bald head in the UFC? Bogdan Guskov, dude. 100%. Have you ever seen a effing movie? Yeah, I just don't watch them anymore. Tell me you've seen The Godfather? When I was younger, but I don't remember it. It's been a long time. My wife's never seen it. Joe Swanson, is there really? I haven't seen it. Okay. Bogdan Grad got a shiny head. People forget, man. Bogdan Grad, dude. Bogdan Grad, dude. People forget, man. Why did you stop watching movies? Because I just didn't want to watch them anymore. Like, you had to see the Tom and Jerry movies, though, right? Yeah, it's been ages, though. But yeah, when I was younger. What about Here Comes the Boom? No, I never seen that. My wife put on Here Comes the Boom and I fell asleep, so. Yeah, probably so, rent-free. Yeah. Yeah, my wife tried. Guys, the reason I don't watch movies basically is whenever I was younger, I got babysat by my cousins, and they would smack us in the face and tell us watch TV if we or take a nap, and if we didn't, they would smack us in the face and just beat on us while my mom was out partying. And then when I got older, I just wasn't into movies anymore because I guess I associated that with trauma. So whenever I got older, now whenever I watch a movie, I just fall asleep. I don't even care. So yeah, there you go. There's the lore. Yo, did you see someone took a shot on the back of the Apex? No, I didn't see that. What's up, Vitality? What's good? Unc Bogdan Guskov is Mr. Clean Son. FaceTime your cousins and show you high viewed videos pound for pound headshot. Okay. I'll do that, Joe. I'll do that. I haven't talked to those cousins in 10 plus years, dude. I don't talk to them. What's the cousin's house address? I don't know. Look at me now. Headshot dead. They all said I couldn't do it. Despite all of Unc's trauma and all the hate he gets, he's the most marauding MMA YouTuber ever. That's true, man. Unc, I'm sorry that happened to you. It's all good, man. But that's just why I don't watch movies. I don't know. I just don't get into them. And even when I do get into them, I just naturally fall asleep. Unc got some crazy cars. Yeah, dude, I got a Audi R8. I got a Gallardo, dude. I got Porsche. Is the bathroom break over yet? No, we're in round 2. Send location, I'm gonna come. Brooklyn, Moscow, doesn't matter. Dublin, send location, I'm gonna come. You had a bad day, you take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boys, I'm giving out the other 5 free members on stream. If we hit the half this super chat goal tonight, I'm going to give out the other 5 free memberships. Connor wants to fight Habib in Russia. Isn't he fucking awesome? I'm gonna come. And then there's Kamala Harris. Do not come. Do not come. How much money would the UFC make if they got rid of WMA? It probably wouldn't change. If they just got rid of WMMA and they didn't change anything else, they wouldn't make that much more money. They would have to get rid of WMMA and also do more promotion and do stuff like that. But it definitely would make the sport better. I saw Bad Bunny riding a Metallica silver 1999 Lamborghini Diablo, which sells for hundreds of thousands. Facts, dude. Send the cousin's address, and I will have Neil Magny come out of him. Nah. Yeah, Rosa's looking like prime Habib on top. She's looking for a submission right now against Cornol. Am I watching the fight? I'm glancing at it here and there. I'm not really overly invested, I'll be honest. The only way to make WMA entertaining is okay. Cornell's getting dominated this second round. WMMA while getting WNBA ads is crazy. They can't do that for the sake of the organization's reputation. Yeah, I know Dino such as I know they can't. They can't do it. Did you see the dildo WNBA situation? No, I didn't. I heard. Wait, was that somebody threw a dildo onto the quarters, onto the basketball court or something? Is that what happened? I heard some about it, but I didn't watch a video or anything. Looking for the submission. Rose is looking for the submission. Oh, she gets out. Hey, love. Apparently, somebody threw a dildo onto a WNBA court twice during a game. Interesting. Women wouldn't even watch sports. Yeah. Would WMA be better if they got rid of top 15 and only had a top 5 and cut half the roster, making the rounds only 3 minutes? 100%, Joe. What? What? No. What year did the UFC do started WMA? 2013, I think. 2013, 2014. Did you know that women didn't fight into the In fact, you watch before they said that. Bro, I just pulled your chair to Egypt. Prime Connor or current Coriander? Current Coriander. He would listen. The prime Connor that fought Chad Mendez for the interim title fight. If Arman Sarukian gets him down, he's gonna out wrestle him and tire out Connor, and he'll beat him. The only way to make WMA entertaining is to have them 2v1 Eddie Hall on every pay-per-view. If the women lose, increase the number of women by 1 until they beat him. That's insane. Unc would never stand up and browse through the fridge in a Dustin fight. Show some decency. Yeah. Yeah, Vignac, true. Now WMMA is just a bunch of slop fights. The sex can be different. The sex can be same, and only if it's some left hand shame. And girl, I left you because you left the game. And if that don't feel right, then you could write my name. Real ones know that. You had a bad day. You're streaming a fight. These cans are fighting and it's ruining my life. I don't like this card. I'd rather go die. But I gotta stream because I have a channel. How can people say doggies are the best at MMA when they have 0 WMMA channel? Okay. What happened to WMMA was only good women's sport for a while. I don't know. Clipped. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. These women fights her ass, and I'm gonna start crying. But I gotta watch this garbage. What's another one? This fight is ass. Don't be sexist. You have a wife. Shut up. Shut up. What? My cat's looking at me. Regional WMA fights are probably better to watch. More finishes. Yep. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? My cat is meowing on top of her cat tree. Fucking dork. Your wife doesn't appreciate you making fun of women. Shut your mouth, mate. She knows WMMA is boring. I rant about it all the time. I'm not going to pretend I enjoy something when I don't. It's just like the same way I don't enjoy men doing gymnastics, dude. Save it for the women. I don't give a shit about men's gymnastics. What's wrong with that? Does your wife want to do MMA? No. I'm so happy Cheyenne won. Sorry, I keep bringing it up. Just hype. Let's go for Cheyenne, dude. Let's go. Women's tennis much better. Yeah. Would Nunes versus Harrison be considered a WMMA fight? No. Listen to Dance with the Devil? No, not right now. All right, this is a clear 29-28 for Rosa. She's dominating the last 2 rounds. GSP did gymnastics? Yeah, and I didn't care to watch him doing it. That's my point is, like, people always say, like, I don't have to care about WMMA just like I don't care about men doing gymnastics. I don't give a shit about it. You know? It can go both ways. That's my point. Did you see DJ yelling at Death Note? Yeah, I saw that. He was pissed. I am not watching this ass card. I have it on in the background, not really paying like crazy amounts of attention. DJ Pitchka. Dude. Come on. You took off the card after the Magny fight? Good choice. Dead Sentence has better grappling and striking. Who's fighting next week? Anthony Hernandez versus Fluffy. What's up, Grizzle? Miss me? Miss you too, brother. Hernandez versus Delidze next week. Do I beat Dead Sentence? With training, I 100% beat Dead Sentence. He's terrible. Yes. If I trained for 6 months, I would beat the brakes off of Dead Sentence. Anthony Hernandez versus Fluffy. Yep. Yeah, I know. I read it wrong. Anthony Hernandez versus Delidze. What I meant. Dead Sentence had a guy's neck and couldn't finish the choke. Yeah, honestly, Unk versus Dead Sentence would be a banger. Kopylov, Delidze, that's all right. It's not Kopylov. It's Anthony Hernandez. I think everyone in chat would be Dead Sentence regardless of training. Thoughts on my take on grappling? Unk, boring when dominant, entertaining when competitive. Yeah, Chaz. The only time it's entertaining when it's dominant is when you have like Islam versus Dan Hooker or like Habib versus Gaethje, because then they're just emoting on him at that point. But yeah, typically when it's more competitive, it's more fun. It's also more entertaining. Yeah. The funny thing about WMMA fighters get paid more than male fighters. Interesting. Is it just me or Death Sentence is a little special? I don't know. I don't know. He'll improve a lot with DJ? Yeah, probably. How old is Death Sentence? Let me look him up. I can't even find him. Do you think tattoos on Fluffy's chest hurt his nips? I don't know. Opened the stream, thought I was watching slow-mo highlights, was just realized it was just a WMA fight. Oh, man. Why are we talking about Death Sentence instead of Fight Night? Because it's a WMMA fight, dude. Who cares? Frizzle, this fight night is terrible. That's why. DJ said Death Sentence has elephantitis. What the? Virality, vitality, most real thing I've seen all day. All right, here we go. Rosa wins at 29-28, obviously. Ilia versus Bilal. I don't know. Probably Bilal by decision. That sentence still whoops Jones with no peds. Okay. That sentence has that Michael Chandler fight IQ. Lost Shadows Ilia. Mm. Bro, why are we giving Octagon interviews after that performance? Oh my god, who cares? I wonder what percentage of WMA fighters are lesbians. It's got to be like above 50%, right? Feels like most of the WMA fighters I see are lesbians. Rosa won my life. I can't believe what a fight. Everyone stand up and applaud these women. What a fight. Fight of the decade. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay. That sentence had the nasty versus Bash rear naked choke with the hooks in. John Jones, when he has to fight one that isn't a 38-year-old middleweight, yeah. At least 85% of. At this point, make UFC. Yeah, they didn't get to choose their sex. Don't hate on them. Shut up, Joe. They did get to choose their career. How much for you to get a lesbian haircut? $1,000. So basically, no amount. 1/4 of all people in America. What? When is the Unc X Unc collaboration coming? When he loses. He already has one. Okay. Why WMA doesn't have a heavyweight division? That would low key be more entertaining than these lower weight classes. So we need a heavyweight division. How much to get McGregor's haircut? The Mohawk? 1,000. Did you know that 100% of constipated people couldn't give a shit? Yep. I did know that. Ribovix got robbed against Nazareth. Ribovix is always in bangers. You better get that first round knockout, else it's going to be a long ass night. And if you don't get the first round knockout, is it going to be a long night for him? If he's still conscious when he hits the mat, I'll pass his guard and mount him. Why do you people call you Bunny? Because my channel name was Bunny MMA. At 5,000 subscribers, I changed it to Unk MMA. That's why. I saw some prepackaged corn on the cob today and thought of you, Unk. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Just like Woody doesn't even know he's champ, mate. I'll never understand what McGregor was thinking while shooting that takedown versus Nate. He didn't want to get finished on the feet. He would rather go out by submission. That's why he shot a takedown. He was tired and gassed out, and he was getting pieced up. The no Magny finish was the only good one on this card. That's crazy. I'm still looking through every Walgreens location in Louisiana. I'm going to find you soon. You'll never find me. There's 400 locations. Good luck. There's 400 locations in Louisiana. You'll never find me. No pulley, I've got to finish. I asked the first worker I see, is this glorious Unky Dunky? Oh, man. Just go to Lafayette. I don't live in Lafayette. At least this isn't as bad as Barbara Blanchfield fight night, Unk. It's on par. What's wrong? I'm sorry. You ever listen to Tyler Vitelli's story on why not to shop at Walgreens? No. You should sit down, baby. Searching through 400 Walgreens in your free time is crazy. He said he's going to find me. He's going to go to every Walgreens till he finds me. Who was it that said that? He said, I asked the first worker I see, is that the glorious Unky? Is the glorious Unky Dunky here?
They shouldn't give out personal.
They don't. Lucas Tracy, what else am I gonna do? Get a job? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Hang on, guys. Back up though. I want to make sure it's on camera. Oh. When we were talking about your ranked tomato can thumbnail, I was just thinking a can with a big old tomato in there. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Unc just said it. He said the J slur. What are you laughing at? What city do you live in? Why are you worried about what city I live in, little bro? Derek Lewis socks? What? I wish I do purple versus blue. I could do orange versus red and Patty versus Bobby, but the purple looks too blue. Yeah, muse, mate. Elvis Brenner versus Esteban Ribovics. In the UFC. He's worried about what city you live in so we can find your Walgreens, Bubby. He said it's about an hour from New Orleans. Maybe. What, babe? I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised. It's not that hard in 2025 to find somebody's location, so. Right. Yeah. I'm not going to act like it's impossible to find where my location is. It's not. But I'm still, even if you can go out of your way to find it and be a weirdo, I'm still not going to give it out, you know? Okay, if I got your iPad, if I got your IP address right now, can I get your Spotify account? No. Okay, haven't you said several times before it's Lafayette? No, I'm from Lafayette. I don't live there anymore. I'm from Lafayette. I don't live there. What are the first three numbers in your phone number? 337. That's a Lafayette phone number. I don't live there anymore, but I still carry the area code there. Like a gangster. How many miles in what direction you live from Lafayette? All right, calm down, buddy. What fights are the most important on this card? None. None of them. I've lived all over Louisiana, boys. I've lived in Sulphur, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana, Maringouin, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Dude, I'm a seasoned vet in this damn state, dude. I just discovered that the age of consent is 16 where I live. That's crazy. Have I ever been to Bourbon? Yes, I've been to Bourbon back in 2021. Not my thing. I didn't enjoy it. Wasn't a fan. Is it Prairieville? No, I don't live in Prairieville. Bronx. You're a ghetto hillbilly, yeah? What, babe? Uncle, when you're going to Disneyland, when you guys donate up, dude, send me money so I can go to Disneyland right now. Donate it up, everybody. Take Unc to Disneyland and get me out of Walgreens. Let's go. Plus, when we hit 5 out of 10 super chats on the dang stream, I'm giving away 5 free members. Let's go. Sorry, I got hype right there, boys. Crawley? No, I actually have lived near Crawley, though. Crawley is like 30 minutes from Lafayette. 35 minutes. I was 25, coked out, trying to find something to poke on for the night. Ah. Gotcha. You came in the stream to say that. I forgot about that picture. Let me look at it. What the? He put a dick in my mouth? Bro, 680, take the dude. Just don't do 9 super chats. We don't want Unc to commit. We're only at 1. So if you guys do 5, I'll give out the free memberships. Yo, 680, why is your profile picture a picture of me with a dick edited to my mouth? This guy. And you're asking for mod in my stream? Rebavic's looking for the finish. Rebavic's about to finish Brenner. Rebavix has him hurt. Why is Unc so behind? I don't know. I thought I was live. I just fast forwarded, Joe. Joe, I just fast forwarded. How did YouTube allow that? Oh, after I found out after all this time, 680's profile picture is him with Schmeat in his mouth. Okay. Monroe, Abita Springs? No, not Monroe, not Abita Springs. Bro's gonna go through the process of elimination. No. No. I'm not going to say that either. I won't tell them, Monk. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping my location safe. Monk lives at 308. Okay. How do you know my location, Crizzle? What was your method of finding out where I live? I mean, I believe you know, but Denham Springs, Opelousas, Greenwell Springs? No, none of those. Unc, you might want to check Unc's stream clips tab on Discord. Okay. Let me go look. What'd you say, Ben? We went to high school together? Bro, we did not go to high school together. No shot we went to high school together. Wait, Crizzle, what's your first name? Are you wait, hold on, Crizzle. Better yet, what high school did you go to? Crizzle, what high school you went to? I need it. No way you're watching my stream and you know and you know me and you never told me. Okay, I just said to tell the cops that you're a terrorist and show them the picture for them to find your location. All right, buddy, calm down. Lafayette High School? No, that is a high school, but no, I didn't go to Lafayette. Oh, you're a Muhammad. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Bro pays attention to everything I say in my stream. Sulfur stayed high? No. Sulfur stayed high is crazy. What, babe? No. Imagine if you were wanted by police and the only picture they have is of 680's profile picture. I would. No. What? What? I don't know. You're my ex-girlfriend, Crizzle? Yeah, okay. All right, what's your name if you're my ex-girlfriend? No. Does your city start with a vowel? I'm not telling you. It starts with the letter. Unc, if I found your Walgreens, will you invite me to dinner at your house? No. Loki, my profile picture is tough. Yeah, dude, it's the GOAT Magny, dude. It's got to be tough. Let's go. Where's Mike and Lukey? Lukey and Mike, make yourself known if you're in the chat, boys. Where you guys at? You guys are fumbling the bag. This is the greatest Apex stream of all time. I mean, you think I'm just going to sit here and let you stream the Apex? I mean, really? Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, though, because on the body count, it's literally just freaky-ass pics. Yeah. I know you have a little weenie. Okay. He says he knows I have a little weenie, love. Karen Crow? No, I actually have lived in Karen Crow 680, but no, I don't live in Karen Crow. I lived in Karen Crow when I was younger. When I was like, I think when I was like 8 to like when I was 13. This is the best Apex stream because we aren't talking about the card. Exactly. Oh, I actually have another embarrassing story I've never told you guys. I just realized that. DeRitter? No, I've never lived in DeRitter. That's on the west side, Louisiana. What's up, Scrimp? What, bad? I know. How was the card? It's all right. Unc, you went to Karen Crow High? No, I didn't go to Karen Crow High. This card's not good. Pretty bad. Neil Magny got a finish, though, Scrimpo. Imagine that. Neil Magny got a finish against Elizo Deleski dos Santos. Tell us, Unc? No, I'm not telling you the embarrassing story. I'll tell you if we get to the goal in the stream, the dono chat, super chat goal. If we get 5 out of 10, I'll tell you. Hammond? No, not Hammond. This card is literally a PFL card, and PFL fans scream PFL better than UFC just because one knockout. Gonzalez? No, not Gonzalez. It's a city you'll never hear of. Unc, if I guess your high school, give me your Discord password? No. Unc cock teasing us with that embarrassing story since 2 months ago. Bro said cock teasing. That's insane. Robert? No, not Robert. Bro just going through every city in the dang state. I never even heard of some of these cities. Gretna? No, not Gretna. Ghost MMA, that's why you said team. I was wondering what you meant. Just a taste, Unc, a little spill, please. I'll give you a taste of it. It's something that happened when I was in 6th grade and somebody else was in 8th grade in school. Didn't you say you were from Lafayette? Yes, I'm from Lafayette, but I don't live in Lafayette. Unc, if I get your location right, give me your YouTube password? No. Listen, dude, you guys don't need to know where I live, okay? That's it. Unc, if I guess all your ex-girlfriend's names, will you give me your Discord account details? If you can guess all of their names, then yeah, I probably would, because that'd be quite impressive and crazy levels of stalking. Harvey? No. My butt cheeks is sore, dude. I think I pulled a muscle from working out too hard, if you know what I mean. So you were bouncing on some big juicy meat. From far away, it looks like someone holding out their football gloves. Damn. Cooked. One is Crizzle. What? If we hit Dono Go, can we get the city you live in? No. I'm not going to expose where I live if we hit the Dono Go. But I will tell you guys one of the most embarrassing stories that ever happened to me ever. Metairie, no. Unc, help, I've been kidnapped in Dagestan. All I need to do is get out is your all I need to get out is your full name, social security number, credit card number, and the 3 digits on the back. If I'm a real fan, please help. All right, bro. I got you. Oh man. That's funny. Emma, Kalir, Jessica, Aaliyah, none of those. Hey, yo, Unc, if we hit Dono Go, can you show us anti-sparring footage against Ilia where she ragdolled him and the ref had to stop the fight? No, I can't show you guys that. I don't want to embarrass Ilia like that. Yeah, we signed the NDA on that one, dude. We can't. Did you see the guy trying to glaze Jamal Hill in the comments of your most recent video? Wrap it up, bro. It's over. Didn't see that, McLovin. Wait, McLovin, let me go look. I want to see what he said. Chalmette? No, I don't live in Chalmette. Wait, let me go see that. 59 comments. This is not a personal attack. 5 seconds later. Tied to we've out to this giant fat sack of lard. Unc, how can you be so hard on Jamal Hill? He said Unc has nothing for him. Come on, bro. Trust the process. Are you trolling because you said that? The Hill one is so stupid. He hasn't won a fight since 23 because he was injured for a year after a torn ACL. Still on a 3-fight L streak where he looked horrible in all of them. Yeah, he got cooked. Pack it up, buddy. Pack it up. Can we see the pink hair picture? Yes, Crizzle. Next super chat we get, I'll show the pink hair picture. If we get 1 super chat, I'm showing the pink hair picture. If we get 5, I'm dropping the 5 free memberships in the stream. If we get all 10, then I'm telling you guys a very embarrassing story. Definitely one of their name is Abigail or Allison, also Katie. No, none of my ex's names. You guys are terrible at guessing. Laplace? No, I don't live in Laplace. Belle Chase? I don't know where that's at. I think I've heard of it. Is Belle Chase by New Orleans? I don't know. It's always next time. Because you guys don't remind me after the donos, Crizzle. So we reset it every time, brother. Thibodeau, no. It's insane how Jamal was ever champion. Homa? No, I've been to Homa, but no, I don't live in Homa. I would never live in Homa, dude. Every time I hear about anybody living in Homa, they're always out of electricity because they get slammed by bad weather and hurricanes and flooded like nonstop. That's a nightmare place to live. Cassie? No. Oh, okay. He might go down as one of the worst top 10 champions in history. I agree. The fact that Jamal Hill reached championship status is crazy. I can't wait to masturbate until next time. Shut up. Yeah. Olivia, Armelia, or Charlotte. No. You have not guessed a single name right. Hey, Gaethje, you can go. You don't have to, but you can go. Rebavix is here. That's right, dude. That's right. Stephanie, Casey, Michelle. No, no, and no. All light heavyweight fighters should be ashamed that they let Jamal Hill be champ. I know. Plaquemine, not Plaquemine. Plaquemine is near Baton Rouge. Also, I realize, unless I'm misremembering, all of Yuri's losses are finishes. Yeah, they are. He lost to King Mo, and he lost to Pereira twice. I don't know about his other losses, unless he has just 2. Julia, the only GF that count. There you go. The only wife that counts, too. Is John Marston one of your ex? No. Yeah. My guess is Julia. Yeah. Who's Julia? You casual. Trevor Phillips, Franklin Clinton, Michael DeSanta is one of your ex-girlfriends. No. Trevor Phillips? Bro, I'm not gay. What the hell? Unless you know a girl named Trevor. When I first started watching, I thought Violet was your wife and Julia was the cat. Are you... McLovin, are you trolling or are you dead serious? Bro, Julia is not a cat name, though. I remember he got knocked out by the guy in Ryzen, the Muslim guy. I know he got knocked out by King Rowe in Ryzen back in 2015. You're dead serious? He thought Violet's name was Julia. That's funny. Evangeline, that's definitely one. Evangeline, no. Was Sonic the worst job you ever had? By far. They're horrible. First of all, working in fast food, even if there's good management, is not a good job. They cursed at you. They treated you like trash. They were manipulative. It was crazy. What is that, Vignac? He's not Arab, you muck. Okay. What does the word muck mean? Like mukbang? No, that's M-U-K. You put M-U-C-K. Because I know the F word is the F word, and then there's cuck. So what does muck mean? Ribovic should be banned from fighting in the Apex. Every fight is heat. I agree. Dude, all of his fights are instant classics. He is what Bilal Muhammad thinks he is. You know? Brenner beat the crap out of Ribovic at the end. Fight of the night for sure. Yeah, I think it's 29-28 Ribovic. Something musty and dirty but cool. Okay. So like you. No, I'm joking. Unc Harper or Evelyn? No. No. Vignac may not shower, but he's okay in my book. Mucking about is a British saying, basically means foreplay. Oh, okay. Some of these weird ass sayings. Mucking about. Neil Magny doesn't look like a sock toy. He looks like one of those African fertility masks. Well, I don't know what that is. Unc, we are 1995 brothers. Never forget. Bro, I'll never forget. Ricky, are you really 29 or 30, dude? You being serious? You're an old head, too? Ribovic, 29-28. Dang, Esteban Ribovic got scored all 3 rounds on 2 judges' scorecards. I thought he lost at least the last round, dude. That's crazy. I thought Brenner won the last round. Does your cat knock stuff off the table? Not too often. She's pretty good. She'll jump on the table sometimes, but she never really knocks stuff down. How does it feel that you've been 10 plus years old when most of the chat members were born? I mean, just the way of the world, dude. You're always going to be older than other people or younger. Celeste, a name of French and Latin origins, meaning heavenly. Evangeline, a name of French roots, often associated with Longfellow's poem. Adelaide, a German name meaning noble kind. Okay. Yes, bro, we've been over this. I was born in May of 95. I thought you didn't do drugs, bro. I don't do drugs, brother. Does Auntie knock stuff off the table? Sometimes. She clumsy. She knocked down everything. Violet a good cat? Yes. I'm going to DM you all the names. No, you can put it in the chat. No need to DM, brother. What is your first name, Unc? My first name is Jared. Is Auntie a good wife? Bro, don't ask me a dumb question. She's a lovely wife. I'm trying to send Unc to the doghouse. Okay. I love you too, babe. Unc, how many X's are there? How many X's do I have? Let me count. 1, 2, 3. I have 4. One of these got to be an X name. Connie, no. Ellie, no. Shayna, no. Emma, no. Christy, yes, but spelled incorrectly. Kelly, no. Anna, no. Mason, no. Mason, the hell? No. Bonnie, no. Vanessa, no. Bethany, no. You look like a Jared? Well, I am, so. Damn, Unc was a playa. I mean, I'm 30 years old and I've had 5 partners. I don't think I'm a playa, dude. Oh, I'm him. You spelled it wrong, though. Bro, slip Mason in there. Jared from Walgreens. JK, I'm gay, bro. Okay. You're in high school and you've had 0. No, it's not spelled like that, Vignac. I was overconfident on Brenner, but whatever. Amazing fight. Yeah, it was a good banger. It was a good banger. Stop pissing his wife off. My wife's not pissed off, dude. Mason can be a girl name. Is that true, love? Can Mason be a girl name? You said yeah? Hmm. I didn't know that was unisex. Definitely like a 90% to 10% ratio, though, in terms of male to female. I've never heard of a woman named Mason. Yeah. Can Hector be a girl name? No. Ain't no way. Joanna's my sister's name? Okay. Yeah, there you go, Vignac. That's it. You knew a woman named Kiki? Like Kiki Palmer from Disney Channel? Me and Unc are tunnel buddies. I really used to smash his. Shut up. Good for you. Unc, can Tyrone or Solomon be a girl name? Yeah, dude, Tyrone. My Pookie Bear Tyrone. Yeah, dude. Totally. I'm about to nail these three names. Cyril, Tagir, and Anthony Smith. I got three more to go. There you go. There you go. Oh, you still looking for a new job, brother? Yeah, I've been peeking here and there on job websites, but nothing good in my area, Ricky. A lot of the stuff I'm looking at is warehouse jobs. They're kind of far away. So I've been holding off recently, but yeah. If YouTube doesn't take me financially where I want to be, I'm definitely going to be pushing at some point for a better job, just to financially be better off. The only GF I ever had was named Abby McLovin Lure. Let's go. Let's go. Have I tried remote? No, I haven't tried remote. Not Sarah Vignac, no. Dang, Dricus Duplessis has a higher finish rate than Hamzat Chimaev. At 1%. That's crazy. Stephanie? No. Sorry, no F. Why is Rubivix being wasted in the Apex? Because the UFC's stupid. That's why. Is he beat the crap out of DDP? Nah, he didn't. He had some good moments, but he didn't beat the crap out of him. What? Unk's my what? You should. That's funny. What's good, Mike? I don't have any exes. Just saying Unk might be a hoe. That's crazy. Yes, it's true, boys. I was my wife's first boyfriend and only husband, obviously. And MMA lock-in twin. Unk Demi or Cole? In terms of what? And MMA, bro, what the Unk hit skank status? What's good, guys? Guys, the next donation we get in the chat, super chat, I'm going to be revealing a picture of myself with zesty ass pink hair. And then if we get 5 out of 10 of the super chat goal, I'm going to give out 5 free memberships in the stream. And if we hit 10 out of 10, I'm going to tell one of my most embarrassing stories of all time. There you guys go. There's some incentive. They're hiring for $45 an hour, and are you planting tulips? You could plant tulips on these nuts, boy. No, I'm joking. That's my name, guess? No. Unk is for the streets. Unk lived that life already. Oh, yeah, boys. Unk, everyone in your Discord has seen that picture. Yeah, but not everyone in the chat has in the Discord, so doesn't matter, Vignac. And Vignac, it's not the same picture you're thinking of me laying down. DDP's solid in the striking and grappling, but his creativity and grapple to be able to stick path to victories what makes him special. Calling him goofy kind of discredits that. Yeah, true. I already have the pic. I'm pretty sure if anyone wants it, text it on Discord. Yeah, yeah, but you get to see it live on stream. Live on stream. You guessed it? Damn, I got you, buddy. I got you. Unk is pretty hard. I seen him sleep 4 Mexicans outside Walgreens at once. Yeah, dude, I had to show him what's up. I had to show him what's up. I can't believe someone leaked that picture on Kenny's Discord. I can. I told my wife that they leaked a picture of me that looks zesty and literally created this whole mob of people that think I'm like secretly gay. It's hilarious. Dude, Mateusz Rambetsky's name pisses me off. Why is his last name Rambetsky? It's not spelled like it's Rabetsky. I don't understand. Why? How is his last name Rambetsky? Doesn't make any sense. I know he's Polish, but it still doesn't make sense. Why is it spelled the way it's spelled? That person's such a dickhead who did that. Oh yeah, it was probably. I knew it was you, dude. I know it was you. Unk, is Jolene one by chance? No, not Jolene. It's a song by Dolly Parton, brother. Get it right. All right, love. Who's winning? Mateusz Rebecki or Chris Duncan? Rebecki or Duncan? Duncan? Oof, that's tough. I got Rebecki. She said no. Vignac, you sound like the kind of dude to watch Nick Jonas, the Jonas Brothers, in your free time. Rebecki better destroy this man. I like Chris Duncan, which is why he should win. Okay, why he would win. Does Ant watch any MMA? Not really. Not really. She's too busy training MMA. She ain't got time to watch. What's wrong with the J brothers? No. What, babe? Oh. Who, Unc, who I think I might actually watch them. The name sounds familiar. What? What is that, Scrimpo? Everyone just spam the John Dong emoji in chat. Nah, I don't do that. Don't do that. John Dongular. Unc, when I go to Best Buy, there's a ton of women there. Should I riz them up or tell them I'm Chechen and tell them my name is Azamat Magomed Nurmagomedov? Nah, you should just riz up. You should just riz them up. But when you riz them up, you have to be in a tank top with flip flops on. That's the most important part. I dislike Chris Duncan, and when I don't like a fighter, they win these kind of fights. Damn. Damn. Anti MMA versus Amanda Nunes would be a banger. Nah. You just said I sound like the type of person to watch insert username in my free time. Who is that person? You sound like the kind of person that watches Define Bros in your free time. There you go. Say your name, Shamil the Mildo Gaziev. He pulls all the hose. Okay. Damn, the tank top of flip flops was the classic Ben Askren swag, and low key copped that from the minus the tank top. All right, boys. Who's my favorite MMA YouTuber? Hint, they used to be called Bunny. It's me! Yeah. Plot twist, it's not me. No, it's not Vignac. Has anyone seen the grown-up kids of teens react hate on the Fine Bros? No, I haven't watched the Fine Bros in like 10 years. I watched like 2 Fine Bros videos, never watched them again. Hey, yo, Unc, could you beat Vamp in a fight? Bro, don't try to start beef between me and Vamp. Vamp's cool. Shout out Vamp. I would never fight Vamp. I'm not interested in fighting anybody. You have my stream open, love? Oh. I thought I heard my voice. I was just why I asked. Shabab Abdul Manapolit Shera Magomedov Azamat Goliath. That's quite the name. There was a scrawny skater punk a grade above me in school. He couldn't fight to save his life. His name was Bunny. All right, kid. Calm down. I could do you both in the same night, you mad fool of a thing? Okay. You can do me? I'll pass, brother. Keep it in the pants, nerd. Deus Rambetsky versus Chris Duncan. Dang, bro, Mateusz Rebecki need a hair transplant. Bro's looking rough. Is Christina one? No, not Christina. They're very basic names. That's your hint. I know Christina is a basic name, technically. There's a vid where the former teens people react to Fine Bros didn't let them speak their mind. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I regret phrasing that sentence using that structure. That is my phone you were hearing your voice on? Okay. Okay. I'm going to hit the hay. All right, Ghost. Thank you for hanging out, man. Have a good night. Chris Duncan. Exactly. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. You like the stream? Nice. There's this one YouTuber, Unk. He's known for his gritty fighting style and cute haircut. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. My cute haircut. I appreciate it. Unk, I found up to my fourth grade grandpa on my last name side. How far do you know? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I haven't really looked into my family tree too much, Ricky de LaFleur. Unk, Sophia or Isabella? No. You want me to change the profile picture? I mean, yeah. Don't have your profile picture of me with a dick in my mouth, dude. Yes, change it. It's weird. Dang, dude, Carrie Hadley, the referee's like 80 years old. Kids on alcohol and cigarettes. Ashley, Ivy, or Clara? No, none of those. And they're swinging big hammers already. To be fair, alcohol and cigarettes are pretty rad as a kid. Okay. Islam Hanato. Sarah? No. Watching the fights on mobile tonight. Can't mute or I'd be here. Did you see Emovol Big Brother Gone clip? No, I haven't seen it, Mike, but I heard a bunch about it. You changed it to me with sausage in my mouth. Thank you, bro.
That's funny.
Does Rombetsky have a hematoma on his forehead already, or am I crazy? Is that a hematoma I see on Rombetsky's forehead, or am I crazy? On the right side? Am I tripping? Grace or Madison? No. Not Grace or Madison. Yeah, he's only gotten one right. Unk was, and it was 680 that actually got it. Unk was my teacher, but he got arrested for threatening a child with a gun. All right, buddy, calm down. I love you. Know what I want to get by the end of next? I'm gonna mute my mic for this. We can hear you. No, all right. What did I say? If you can hear me, buddy. Rombetsky just has a very distinct forehead, I believe. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Stop acting muted. Shut up. He's out. Oh my lord, is he? Or are you trolling? Duncan Loki looks like a mini Brock Lesnar. Is Penelope one? No, not Penelope. Dang, dude, Rombetsky's bleeding. Chris Duncan's busting him up. I'm gonna kill. Shut up. Penny? No. I think Parker's gonna lose this one tonight. Parker, okay. Rombetsky's gonna Marauder Max. Taylor? Yes. 680 is guess two now. Taylor is one. 680 has gotten it. Taylor's number two. Now you're just missing two. Let's go. 680 is 2 for 2. Vignac sucks. He's not getting any. Roast fried. I'm stalker maxing. Oh, okay. Tiffany? No, not Tiffany. I would never date a girl named Tiffany. Yeah, and what do you think of her? Exactly. You drinking a Coors Light or Bud? Neither. I don't drink. Stephanie? Not Stephanie. Taylor's a boy name. What trans did you date? Not true, bro. Taylor Swift? Are you dumb? Taylor Lautner from Twilight literally is married to a girl named Taylor. So they both their names are Taylor Lautner, which is funny. Julie? No, not Julie. Julia, obviously, but not Julie. We're talking about exes, though. Julia's not an ex. Is your ex name Obama? No, not Obama. What? Huck, you don't get it when we hang out. You just drink, brother. Taylor Swift is trans, you liberal? Okay. All right, buddy. Michelle, not Michelle. You already said Michelle, you dingaling. Macy, not Macy. Dude, my ex's name was obviously Gertrude. Come on. No, I'm joking. This ref, when he does that little gay L with his hand before the fight, pissed me off. I'll pull a McGregor on you and make you drink my beer and tell me you like it. Nah, you just have to sucker punch me. Dude, he does have a hematoma on his forehead. I'm not crazy. He does have a hematoma on his forehead. I called it. I'm not crazy. You see? I called it. And you guys said no. He has a hematoma on his forehead. Yeah. I knew I saw it in the fight. It looked weird. Elizabeth, not Elizabeth. Yes, they're common names. Yeah, dude, he got a nasty hematoma on his forehead. Jared. Emily, not Emily. Duncan round based on the cut. Yeah. Annie, no, the cut Annie had gave me hematoma. Riley, Savannah, no. Back to back wars in the Apex. Oh, shoot. Dang, dude. Brown Betsky. What names are we guessing? They're trying to guess the names of my exes. They've gotten 2 out of 4 so far. And my wife called me a hoe for having 4 exes. I told her don't slut shame. Zoe or Alice? Not Zoe, not Alice. A cut and a hematoma is kind of gay. Just pick one. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Huh? You ever seen like those pictures of like fighters or boxers where they get like that big old like ball in their head? It looks like it's like a ball in their head. You want me to show you a picture? I'll show you. Mm, Makes some fighters look like aliens. It's actually not as dangerous as people think it is. Oh, look, this is a hematoma. Look. Yeah. This not. It looks dangerous, but it's actually not that dangerous. You don't rarely see people die from them or anything like that. Olivia, Addison, Jamie. No, no, and no. Imagine dating a girl named Jamie. Couldn't be me. Dang, dude. If you bet on Duncan, you're looking good. Allison or Fiona? No. Fiona's not a common name, brother. How many people you know named Fiona? Nobody. Jessica? No, not Jessica. I would never date. Jessica's like on the level with like Tiffany. It'd be a little bit better. My bad. Tiffany? Eh. What do you think? Think of our old landlord. What was her name? There you go. You only hate that head kick because he can't have a hematoma, cut, black eye, and KO'd. Yeah. Maria, not Marsha, not Jennifer, not Jessica. No. I used to smell my ex's socks after we walked for a whole day. Also, the soul's too little strong scent of salty ruffles. Oh boy, you need help. You need help. Nah, not Duncan Gilly robot. Not happening. Dude, Rombesky's getting pieced up, low key. Madison, not Madison. Latoya, not Latoya. No. I dated a black girl when I was like 16 for like 2 weeks named Taranisha. I don't really count that. It was 2 weeks, bro. It was like one of those little like texting relationships where you have like one like date together and then you break up. I don't really count. Mid card is dog crap punk. It's not even mid. Yeah, I'm not even watching these damn fights. Ron Betsky's getting pieced up by Chris Duncan. Taranisha's insane. Dude, I was 16. It was like 14 years ago. I might have even been 15. Might have been even before that. I know. Ariana? Not Ariana. Were they all white? Yeah, they were all white. Yes, my preference is white girls. Holly? Not Holly. Jessica or Alexa? Not Jess. Bro just jumped in the chat and started guessing. You don't even know what we're talking about. Was your black fling ratchet? No, she wasn't ratchet. She was a normal girl. She wasn't like hood or ratchet or any of that. Jade or Melody? No, not Jade or Melody. I have a cousin named Melody. Hannah? Not Hannah. White girls are the best. Can't go wrong with some pink, white and pink. Ricky. Why do UFC fighters like Rubovic and Apex every time put him on pay-per-view prelims? He's going to these wars in an empty warehouse. I know, right, Elmos? They're doing him dirty, dude. Rubovic goes, fights in all-time classics every single time, and he's fighting in a damn warehouse. Bella or Rose? No. Shaniqua, Laquanda, Shaquanda, Destiny? No, and no. Harmony? No. White girls, missionary, Latina doggy, cowgirl, black chicks. You need help. Damn, Ron Betsky's getting his ass beat, dude. He needs a finish. Ron Betsky's down 0-2. He needs a finish. Maria or Mariah? No. By the way, for context, we're guessing the names of my exes, and nobody's gotten. Well, 680's guessed 2 of them, but there's 2 more. Also, boys, next super chat we get, I'm revealing a zesty picture of me with pink hair for the zesty homies in chat. If we hit 5 out of 10 of the super chat, I'm going to give away 5 free memberships, and if we get 10 out of 10, I'm going to reveal the most embarrassing story of my entire life. Maybe not. We'll see. Rubovic should fight for the BMF for shits and goggles. Shits and goggles, huh? Cheryl? No, not Cheryl, dude. It sounds like an old lady. Was it Mike Lang? No, it wasn't Mike. Me and Mike are homies, though. Ember or Skylar? No. I don't know how I feel about the name Ember. Mildred Gretchen? No. Shirley. Yeah, dude, my ex's name is Shirley Temple. All right, Rombetsky needs a finish. He's down 0-2, and his right eye is shut. Rombetsky's right eye is shut, boys. They can put Holland on pay-per-view despite him being mid. They should definitely put Rubovic on main card. Imagine Oral by Rubovic on a pay-per-view. Dude, that's like a casual fan's delight, you know? Not Kamala, not Bessie. Bessie? Martina, Catherine, Jennifer, Madison. No, and no. Beatrice, Eleanor, Dorothy, Edith, Evelyn. No, and no. Phoebe? No. Yeah, dude, Phoebe from Friends. That was my ex. Rachel? Yes, Rachel's one. You got one, Vinyak, finally. Rachel is one. And now there's only one left. Rachel's correct. You even spelled it right. Sadie. No, not Sadie. Donald, not Donald. Taylor, Chrissy, and Rachel. Yep, one more. Yep, one more. Vinyak's a true Indian. Hillary, not Hillary. Not Bob. McLevin, why are you putting men's name, bro? Dude, Rombetsky needs a finish. Ben, not Ben. Amanda, no. What?
Barbara.
Barbara? No, not Barbara. Lonnie? No, not Lonnie. Who said Lonnie? Lauren? Not Lauren. Daniela, Aubrey, Addison, Madison. Addison, Madison. No. Nacy? What? No. No, no, no. We about to piss off Auntie? No, you're not going to piss her off, dude. She said she already knew I was a hoe. It's okay. Ricky called me a skank. Dude, Duncan is beating Rombetsky's ass. Bro said Nacy. What the F? Is Nacy even like a real name? Nacy? Like Macy with the N? I don't know. Courtney? Not Courtney. They have Christy, Taylor, and Rachel. They're missing one. Isabella, Bella, no. Y'all have guessed Bella like 4 times now. No. Raquel, Anna, Sasha, no. Ribovic sacrificing his brain cells in front of warehouse workers and UFC employees while fans get Tafa brothers. Dude, Elmos, it's so true, man. Lily, not Lily. It's a shame, man. Ribovic should be on the main card every time. Riley, Darnell, yeah, Darnell, dude. Yep, correct. No, not Darnell. Rombetsky getting his ass kicked, dude. Lily's such a hot name, but it was Emily. What? Amy or Zara? No. Not Lily. Grace? Not Grace. They could have put Ribovics in Abu Dhabi last week, but that would be too logical. Yeah, it would. Is it a unique or common name? It's more of a common name. It's not really unique. It's not like crazy common, but it's on the more common side than unique, I'd say. Just going to play the numbers here, Muhammad. No. Yeah, at least tell if it's just a normal name or it's not unique. If I guess the last name, timeout Evloa for 5 minutes. All right, I got you. He'll be timed out for 5 minutes if you guess it. No, dude. Piper? No. I would never date a girl named Piper. Emily Willis? No. Moon? Who would name their kid Moon? Crystal Metheny? No, not Crystal Metheny. Misty? Not Misty. Aspen? Not Aspen. Harmony? No. Rombetsky goes to war with Chris Duncan. Lana Rhodes? No. Dixie, Tammy, Misty, Amber, Natalie? No, 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 and no. Her name is actually Gertrude, dude. No, I'm joking. Sydney Sweeney. This got to be one of the bloodiest 3-round fights I've ever seen. I know, dude. That's crazy. Rombetsky's right eye was shut, and then he returned the favor in round 3, and he cut open. Duncan. Actually crazy. You're not streaming, Harry? People forget, man. Harry 1 of 1's not streaming this card. He said, ain't no way I'm streaming this garbage ass Apex card. Who we got winning? I thought Duncan won. But they're probably going to give it to Rombetsky. Hey, so you know 2 of the guys who won fight to the Knights of Contenders last year? Let's stick them on the Apex. I know. Not Magny. People forget, man, it's 4:34. Harry, go to bed. You think the UFC should cut Al Bazzi? Flyweight has so many exciting fighters, and Al Bazzi's the Bilal. at flyweight and now is injury prone. We don't need him anymore. You know what? I would not mind that, almost. I would not mind that. The double jabs were nasty. They were both landing on each other. Yeah, Joshua, they were. And the knees. And dude, Rombetsky had a nasty hematoma on his forehead. And his right eye was completely shut. And he had a cut on his forehead. Dude, crazy. They're probably going to give it to Duncan off of the damage. Although they were both bleeding, I do think Duncan did more damage throughout the fight. No, 680. Not Marge. Marge is crazy. I think Rombetsky wins. I mean, Duncan. Love, you might be right. I think Duncan won. The women's fight nearly sent me there, Joe. Got to be Chris Duncan, right? Chris Duncan wins. My wife predicted it right, boys. I'm putting the house on the next bet for her. Worst Apex card, 2 days ago. Well, just because you have two good fights doesn't mean it's a good Apex card, Mike. Mike Sneaky Link or Gilman's. Thank you for the 279. I appreciate you. Taylor, Tracy, Rana, Juliana, Amanda. No. Breaking news, Habib just announced Umar UFC main event October 18th. What? Let me look that up. Are you trolling? I don't see anything. Yeah, probably versus Mario Bautista. Yeah. Didn't you say you would show a pic with pink hair for the next super chat? I said the next one that goes towards the goal, buddy. I didn't go towards the goal. Has to be $5 or more. Yeah, mad fuel of a thing, yeah. Thank you for the 2, though. I appreciate it, Gilman. Margot, not Margot. Angela or Laura? Not, no. No, no, and no. Is Vancouver. Unk is a shiesty one. Yep. It's a X and Catherine, not Catherine. Not Catherine. No. Brooklyn, no. Harry, they're trying to guess the names of my ex-girlfriends. They've gotten 3 out of 4. They've gotten Christy, Taylor, and Rachel. They need one more. Patchy Mix should bulk up to heavyweight. He has the speed. Okay, buddy. Not Sarah. No. Not Kathy. Not Tori. No. Tyra versus Park. It's a dangerous game to play in front of your wife. She already called me a hoe. It's okay. You see, Unc, I plan on going to sleep, but I started this trend now. I gotta wait to see who the last one is. No, it's not Harry. Harry's not one of my ex's names. Kea? Not Kea. Are you enjoying this stream, love?
Yeah.
You having a good laugh over there? My wife's enjoying herself, dude. She knows she's the real MVP of all the exes. Over the exes, I mean, obviously. Why I married her. I never wanted to get married until I met my wife, boys. When you know, you know. Bro, chill, Ricky. I ain't reading that. Damn, were you dating strippers? What are those names? Well, you got to realize, Harry, we live in America, brother. We don't live in Ireland. Okay? Okay. Josie? Not Josie. How is Rachel a stripper? Rachel? Taylor? Christy? It's not really stripper names. Any name could be a stripper name. Ava Chris Tyson? No. Harrison, 1 of 1. Not Hallie, no. Not Hallie. Yeah, Candy or Roxy. That's some stripper names, my wife said. Sydney? Not Sydney, no. Duncan loves to throw a 2 to close the gap. What's a jab? Dude, Mike, that was a banger. As soon as he put that hematoma on Rombetsky's eye, I knew it was trouble. I think Crystal, not Crystal. Haley, not Haley, no. Sweeney, not Sweeney. Alex, not Alex. Yeah, he put Sydney, then he put Sweeney. Gloria. No, not Gloria. Dude, none of my exes had old lady names, okay? Not Bella, no. Pam, not Pam. That's an old lady name. Does it start with a vowel? Do I give him that hint, love? Does it start with a vowel? Hmm. No, it doesn't start with a vowel. There you go. Fight of the night for sure. Best base of MMA 2025, no jab. Mystique, not Mystique, no. Facts, Mike. Not Becca. Did you go to college? I did not go to college, no. Not Panjeet, no. Period. Gotta start doing it like Wordle. Nah, Harry, once you get down to the last one, that's the one they have to guess. All parlays cooked? Yeah. Sunny? Not Sunny. Taylor? No. Taylor is one of them, but they already guessed that one. Hattie? Not Hattie. Megan? Not Megan. Watching Harry do Wordle's funny. He'd be making up words. This might age poorly in the next 30 minutes, but I think Tyra might take the belt. All right, bro. All right. Bro, this dude looks like he's like 12 years old. Why do Asians look so young? This Fox, not Fox. Cassie, not Cassie. That's slander, Joe. They be deleting words. Yeah. Bro's walking out to Coldplay. Respect. Unc, I started the trend, so I made the stream great. Let's go, dude. You did. Annalise, not Annalise. Not Brittany. No. I'm not a fan of the name Brittany. Never was. Yeah, but she goes by Brit. It's different. Trina. Not Trina. Tori, not Tori. Molly. Carly. No. Sam. No.
Where they just
Oh, he bro's guessing from Nickelodeon characters.
hey,
The comments talking about the walkouts. I'm currently on the third round. Okay, Joe. Lily, Cindy, no. Elena, no. Michelle, no. You guys want me to tell you what it starts with? Would that help you? Should I tell them what it starts with, love, or no? Probably let you guys struggle a little bit more. Carly, not Carly. Astrid? What kind of name is Astrid? No. Lily's such a bad name. Went to school with the beautiful, nerdy Lily. Oh, you mean like baddie name? Okay. Bob, not Bob. Victoria. Hey, love, they said Lily's a bad name, so now you got to tell Britt her daughter's going to grow up to be a baddie. Whoops. AJ, not AJ, no. Nina Drama. No, not Nina Drama, thankfully. One of two ranked Japanese UFC fighters, him and Kyle Sakura. Not Gina. You, not Victoria. You're the first kid that has to be a junior boy or girl. What? Trinity, not Trinity. Virginia. No. Virginia. That's an old lady name. Virginia. Rebecca, not Rebecca, no. Vita, not Vita. Victoria, no. Virgin Mary. Unranked lightweight is more entertaining than ranked heavyweight. You have Taurus, Rombetsky, Duncan, Oralby, Rufi, Bahamondes, Hooper, Zohuber, and for SCM. Facts, Gilman, I agree. Sabrina, gay bitch. Okay, Gary, Harry. Mackenzie, no. Drew, they're trying to guess the name of my ex, the last one. They've got 3 out of 4. My cock, no. LaQuasia? No, not LaQuasia. ZM, the most underrated lightweight. People forget, man. ZM just busted up Mike Davis. You all have no life, don't you? Listen, bro, we're watching the most boring Apex card in history. Outside of the last 2 fights. We got to let us have this fun. Lindsay, not Lindsay. Lola Bunny? No, not Lola. Pascal, not Pascal. No. My Wi-Fi's trash, so can't watch it, yeah. I'm in intense pain. What lowhead started this trend? It was Vinyak Singh that started the trend. Bonnie, not Bonnie. Harry needs help, boys. Save Harry. He's dying from watching this Apex card. Bro stayed up all night, 4 in the morning in Ireland right now, almost 5, to watch Tyra Park. Harry's a true hardcore, boys. Only a true hardcore will stay up till 4 a.m. to watch this 2 out of 10 Apex card with no real name value. Abraham? No, not Ray Abraham. Not Tina, not Lolly, not Lois, no. Nicole? Not Nicole. Just tell us, bro. If we get a, I'm going to bait you guys. If we get a super chat, I'll tell you what it starts with. I'll tell you guys what it starts with if you get a super chat. Otherwise, we'll just ride off into Peaches and Creamville without you guys knowing. Bertha? Not Bertha, no. Big Bertha. Big Bertha's crazy. Dude, Youngsung Park is 29? He looks 12. Are you kidding me? How's this dude 29? Asians do not age. Gorlock? No. Felicia? No. Tammy? No. Hi, Felicia. Unk, I give you, can you DM me names so I can go to sleep? No, I'm not DMing you the name. Just go to sleep, bro. You'll find out next stream. Not Paige, no. Why is the 3 prospects 3 years older than the prospects? I don't know. Not Haley, not Valentina. Shakira, not Shakira, no. Oh, Poppy. Craig, Missy, no. Josie Ann, no. Contender? Ah. Riza, not Riza. Sheila, Jacqueline, no. I know. Vinyak, no. Mark Smith, no. Shayla, no. Ateba. You guys are guessing UFC fighter names. That's how I know you have run out. Not Kenny, no. Kimura, no. Sophia, no. David Goggins, no. Francis, no. All right, Vinyak. Have a good night, man. Eden, not Eden. Oraguchi, no. April, not April. Jessica, Alexandra, no. Ava, no. I mean, eventually will, love. They've been guessing names for an hour now. Isn't that funny? Yeah, Sacagawea. No, not Sacagawea. Round 1 sub prediction, by the way. Yeah? All right, we go, boys. Tatsuro Tyra versus Youngsung Park. Tyra has some relatives, hot relatives. Okay. Not Becky, no. Not Bridget, not Beth, no. Nobody said your mom's name, love. I've noticed. Call me casual, but I've never seen this dude fight. Me either. Order better BF? No. Kayla? No. Emily? No. Julia? That's my current wife's name, buddy. Gianna? Violet? No. Y'all have said Unc's mom's name and all my aunt's names. LOL. Yeah. How common is the name? It's not the. It's semi common, dude. You hear it. It's pretty common. Yeah. My wife says she'd say it's extremely common. Like it's pretty common, dude. Angela, Angie, Shelby. No, no, and no. Please save us and tell us. Yeah, there you go. Mikey, not Mikey. No. John Shelby. Mickey, not Mickey. Daisy, not. You want me to tell them what it starts with now? All right, boys. I'm about to tell you guys what it starts with. You guys ready? For your first hint, since you guys have been guessing wrong for like 40 minutes now. Joe says no. Yes, tell us. Joe says no. Don't tell us. You don't want me to tell us the. Joe, you're just guessing meme names. Drop them. Yeah, drop them. Z? No. It starts with a C, as in cat. Starts with a C, boys. Now, let me see if you guys, how quick you guys get it. I'm going to donate. Hold up. Don't tell us. You ain't going to donate, brother. You wouldn't get to donate? Carrie? Not Carrie, no. Cassidy? No. Oh, the crazy robot gets it. Chelsea, he got it. Dang, he got it quick, too. No, 680 got it. He just spelled it wrong. Both you guys got it. 680 technically got it, though. He just spelled it wrong. The crazy robot spelled it right, but yeah, you guys both got it. There you go. You guys took 10 years to guess it, dude. I had to give you guys a hint. Come on. I'm not impressed by your performance. You'll drop 2 at the end of the card? All right, for sure. Appreciate it. You got it before him? 680, you got 3 or 4, bro. All right, now you guys guess my dad's name. Let's see if y'all can guess my dad's name. Good luck with this one. Jim? No, not Jim. Not Daniel. My dad's name isn't as common. But it's also not crazy unique. It's just not that common. All right, you're next then. After this one. Mike Lang? No, not Mike Lang. Yeah. It's not like crazy common, but it's not unique either. Maurice, Elijah, or Rusty? No. True. Armando, Preston? No. Boy, is this cheese crust right here is slapping. What's it spelt with? No, you don't get hints yet, dude. I know. Scrappy? No, not Scrappy. Quandale Dingle? No, not Quandale Dingle. Decent guess, but no. Jonas? No, not Jonas. This is decently. It's a weird one, right? Because it's not a common name, but it's also like not a unique name. It's like in the middle. Larry? No, not Larry. Not Scooby. Scooby. Imagine your dad's name being Scooby. What's up, Scoob? Freddy? Not Freddy. Arthur? No. Andy. Albury? What kind of name is that? Yeah, it sounds more like a nickname than an actual name. But yeah. Not Lenny, no. Gary, Pearson, Javier, Bradley. No, 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 and no. Mace, no. Buddy, no. Sean, not Sean, no. Bubba, not Bubba. Homer, not Homer. Chuck, no, not Chuck. No, not Dick. What is the nickname? What is Dick short for? Richard, yeah. Johnson, no, not Johnson. Not Richard, not Mick. Long Johnson. I don't know, dude. I mean, Joe, genetically, I'd say yeah. Milton? No, not Milton. Not Charles. Essentially. You're supposed to hear that. Bill, Edwin, Edgar? No, no, and no. Not Jack. I give you guys your first hint. It does not start with a vowel. That's your first hint. Tony, Kieran, Elliot. No, no, and no. Not Josiah, not Jack, no. Stewie, not Stewie. Edgar, no. Leopold Strauss, no. Xavier, no. Amir, no. Tyra's about to dominate Park. Sadie, not Sadie. Luciano, no. Oh, Tatsuro Tyra, second round submission. He submits Sung Young Park. Too good. Drops him in the first, submits him in the second. Easy win for Tatsuro Tyra. Tyra gets it done, boys. Second round submission. This guy's the best Pantoja. Nah. He kind of got exposed by Brandon Royval a bit. Thanks, Unc. My Wi-Fi is trash right now. I'm not dealing with that. There you go, brother. I got you. Tatsuro Tyra gets the second round rear naked choke. He dropped him with the right hand in the first round, dominated the round, and then the second round, he gets him down pretty quick, notches up a rear naked choke. Royval Tyra was such a banger. It was. We showed levels for real. We did. We did show levels. There's levels. All right, I'm turning off this garbage Apex card, boys. I can't do it anymore. It's gone. I'm not watching post-fight interview by Tatsuro Tyra, dude. Tatsuro Tyra, dude. Even the worst crowd events are better than Apex. Yep. Would have liked to see the Ursek fight for him. Yeah. But does Ursek do anything for him at this point? He's ranked number 10, and he's on a 3-fight losing streak, you know? Tyra is very good. Reminds me of GSP. Yeah, he's pretty good, Mike. I don't know about GSP, but he's pretty good. Japanese Khabib is a human backpack. Chester? Not Chester, no. RDR's next champ. Yep. Can confirm Paul Felder's 100% drained. That job kills him, I bet. Night, Jared. Stay black. All right, bro. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out, Grizzle. Shout out. Nice, my $25 parlay cashed. Let's go, Tyler Betts, dude. Let's go. That's awesome, brother. Rest in peace, Ron Betsky. Yeah, he got destroyed. Not Marion, no. Marion, no. Dana, put me in there with Tyra. I need to avenge my Korean brother. Andy, Tyra would beat your ass, buddy. Daddy's money won't save you in the cage with Tyra. Not seen Tyra in the win column for over a year. I forgot he screams in the mic. Yeah. I turned it off already, so I wouldn't know. I'm happy. Thank you. You're welcome, bro. Tyra low-key tough, I can't lie. I'm happy. Thank you. I'm gonna bring a gun to beat him, duh. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's your only chance. Tyra looking shredded. Yes, sir. He was training. He was ready to go. He was ready for Albazi, dude. I think he would have beat Albazi. Steve, not Steve, no. 24-inch. Tell us what it starts with. Already, dude? Dang, dude, you're caving that fast? That's crazy. He was asking for Pantoja Van, doubled down his request after Bisping said he needed work. All right, all right. I can actually beat Tyra, though. I'm 6 foot, 150 pounds, pure Korean muscle. Oh, boy. Blake Jacob, no, and no. I don't know how good I think Albazi is for real. Albazi got pieced up by Brandon Moreno, so. Brandon Moreno is good. Gerald, not Gerald. Gerald's my grandpa's name, though. Which is what I'm named after. Jared, Gerald. You see the resemblance? My grandfather, who passed away in 1981. Don? No, not Don. What? Oh. Oh, cool. Gene? No, not Gene. Hi, I'm Jared from CVS. Nah, Joe, you're Jared from Subway. Nah, I'm joking. I don't do you like that, dude. Shane? Not Shane. I have a cousin named Shane, but no. Not Shane. Not Anthony, no. No. Why do Korean fighters do so well against white fighters but terrible against other Asian fighters? I don't know, bro. That Japanese spirit can't be broken. What up, brother? Stopping in after the card to say what's up. Card was solid. 2 back-to-back fight of the year contenders made it great. Yeah, it was decent, Mason. The name value was very lacking, but those 2 fight of the nights, fight of the year contenders were banging for sure. Rick Dale? No, not Rick or Dale. Not Benedict. No, Benedict. Yeah. Yo, flatlined another Asian. No, McLevin, not that. Put me in UFC and I kicked Tyra and Asakura in the same night. Yeah, okay, buddy. This was like 311. Card performed well, but the main event killed the vibe because levels, brother. Yeah. Yep. Abraham, not Abraham. Dude, that card was sick. Oh, we got Kevin Bond in here, dude. What's good, Kev? What's up, Kevin Bond? Hear me out. Tyra versus Almabayev to get rid of Almabayev. I'm down. But why would you do Almabayev? He just lost. He doesn't. No, he just won, actually. I don't think he deserves to fight up the rankings against Tyra. Do the nicknames start with a different letter than the actual names? No, his name is more like a nickname, but it's his actual name. Like he doesn't have a name and a nickname. His name is his name. It sounds like a nickname, but it's his name. Kevin, you missed Unk drinking a Yoo-Hoo earlier. Don't expose me, brother. Kevin's gonna send the ops on me because I drink a Yoo-Hoo. Bruce, not Dick. I'm gonna buy a versus the winner of Tim Elliott Asakura. Yeah. Arnie, not Arnie. That's funny though. Manel Calf versus Brendan Royal. Manel Calf. That's funny. Kevin said, "Bro, WTF, man? Can't be drinking Yoo-hoo, dude." I'd rather see Pantoja versus Tyra than Pantoja Van. Really? Grown ass man drinking chocolate water. Listen, dude, you're a grown ass man vaping, so you're right behind me. Not ideal, just would be funny because Tyra would put Asu in a spliff. Tyra's probably gonna fight Moreno next, though, in a fight night main event. Yeah, probably. Not Bob, not Mark, no. Not Dave, no. Johnny, not Johnny. Here's Johnny. No, not Johnny. I got this Yoo-hoo vape, dude. You want to try it? No, I don't want to try your Yoo-hoo vape. It's a double whammy. Richie, not Richie. Not Tyler, no. Tyler, I barely know her. No. Not Davey, no. I will beat you in a fight, though. Bummy Koreans beat whites 9 times out of 10. Bro, Koreans are white. What are you saying? Not Alex. Kevin, of course you guess Alex. You fucking dork. Joe with the 2. If you don't donate, you have burps with an H. Burpees with an H. Ah. Thank you for the 2, Joe. I appreciate it. Let's go. Make me rich, boys. Make me rich. I work so hard for this, man. Make me rich. I work so hard for this. I stream Apex, brother. I stay up all night, brother, streaming Apex. This card's garbage. By the way, it might be late, but did you see Khabib leak JDM Islam for MSG? We need Evloev, Volk, Coleman, or we riot. Mason, yeah, I already knew that was going to happen for MSG. But yes, I agree. Volk, Evloev, Co-Main. There's nothing else. By white, I mean Caucasians, Koreans, or white Asians. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I saw that, though, Mason. Thank you for the 2, Joe. Volk versus Evloev, Co-Main will be sick. Bro, why would Koreans fight us anyway? We save their asses in the... Okay, McLevin, let's not go there, brother. Let's not go there. We ain't talking about wars and shit, dude. Okay? Okay. I will dunk your head in a toilet, Bummy. That main event pissed me. Bro, salty that Park got schooled. Oh, man. What's up, AMR? I'd rather see Jessica Andrade in the co-main. Remy? Not Remy. Time McLevin out for 1 minute. Keep the chat. What? Not Ralphie, no. Save lives, ended lives? What? Unc, I went to Homecoming Festival today. It was so packed. Did you enjoy yourself? How was it? You had fun? Harry? No, not Harry. Wow. Kevin said Waldo. We're trying to guess my dad's name, by the way. That's what it is, if you guys are wondering. We all knew it was going to happen. The UFC definitely would pull some BS like Harrison Nunez main event instead of knowing how 2025 has been. Yeah. Yeah. Wally? Not Wally, no. His father's name is Jordan. No, it's not Jordan. Cow is at every Apex. Apex, Apex. Jerome. No, not Jerome. Not Aiden. Rides were cool, I guess. Lines big, and you got to pay for parking, expensive tickets. Yeah, dude, AMR festivals have become extremely expensive. Where it's like, why would I even go to that? Full of people, and you got to pay a crap load of money to ride the rides and wait in line like 30 minutes for each ride. It's like, dude, no, not Jamal, no. Nunes versus Harrison, main. Volk Evloev co-main. That's insane. Not Marshall, no. And the food was wildly expensive. $13 for a burger, right, dude? And like $8 for a lemonade, dude. Insane. Whenever I go to festivals, I usually get funnel cakes. But yeah, the freaking food is so expensive, dude. I'd rather ride something else for free. WTF? Well, you ride some meat for free, Evloev? You fruity little dork. Give us the first letter. Should I give him the first letter, love?
Yeah.
All right. My dad's name, the first letter. Wait, hold on, Joe. Do you want me to give the first letter? Because I failed you last time. Jackie? No, my dad's name is not Jackie, dude. That's a girl's name. No, it's not. Jackie Chan. I guess it could be a guy's name. This one's for the ages, Uncle. You remember this event for ages. Yeah, dude, I'm going to tell my kids about this, dude. You pre-ordering Battlefield 6? No, I'm not, Kevin. I'm not. My broke ass had to go to McDonald's instead. I don't blame you, dude. You got to be a borderline millionaire to go to a damn theme park in 2025 or a festival, whatever. Kevin Bond, BF4 is my second favorite multiplayer game ever. BF6 looks like a return to the BF4 days. Let's go. Wait, have they revealed the Battlefield 6? What, babe? All right. My dad's name starts with the S, boys. At least McDonald's is a bit cheaper. He was in outer city. You're so pissed. Got to go back to my jacuzzi on my yacht and bag some Japanese chicks. See you, bum me. All right, bro. Have fun. Yo, Battlefield 6 actually looks pretty good. All right. Anyways, Uncle leaking all types of random info about himself. Guys, we're talking about how wide my butthole is, by the way. Yo, McLovin got it. Scotty. Yes, sir. Mike was close. He said Scott. It's Scotty. Unc, what's your favorite Call of Duty map in history? Probably firing range. Or either firing range or high rise from MW2. Let's go. It's Scotty. Yes, sir. The Free Spirited Throat is at a post show. What? What? Casuals will hate everything, whereas they're not to like fights in a warehouse and the atmosphere feels as dead as MVP's dad. Okay. That's insane. Okie dokie, buddy. Hokey dokey, smoky okey chokey. Scotty, bro. His real name got to be Scott. I've never seen. Nah, his name is Scotty, bro. That's his government name. Mike Lang is the only guy who's white as shit, but is surprisingly half black. What? Shout out Mike Lang, dude. Shout out. Shout out. Are you laughing at me? Don't ask. Look, I recently found out that I can just waste my time on the internet instead of trying in life so that I can say to myself, I would have achieved so much if I tried instead of trying and failing. That's the outlook you need to have on life. You want to come to my yacht too, Bummy? I'll let you borrow one of my side chicks. Bro, I'm married. I'm good. You wish you had a yacht, brother. You're gonna go hang out in your bathtub. I saw Mike Lang working on the rides, bro. Tried to charge me double for the junior double drop tower. Hello, Web Junior. My cousins are black. I used to go to Cabrini Green before it was torn down. If you know, you know. Dude. What's up, Johnny? I'm good, man. How's it going? The best COD map is Terminal? Yeah, Terminal's up there for sure. Terminal's up there, brother. Damn, I knew it. The bathtub line is top 10 unk lines. Oh, man. Let's go, dude. I had to hit him with the unk special. Number one unk line is him singing "Party in the USA." I'll give you guys a Party in the USA encore for the next super chat that goes towards the goal. Should have me geeked for like an hour. I'm doing well. 2 weeks out from the fight. I know you waiting for it like I am. Let's go, Johnny. I'm ready. I'm ready. Terminal shoot house is horrible. That map is too small. Terminal, Afghan, Crash, High Rise, Resistance. The other maps are good. Shoot house? Nah, I'll pass on that one. I don't like that map. No way. There was a fight today? Yeah, it was Tyra versus Park. AMR goated. Mateusz Rambetsky got pieced up and defeated by Chris Duncan. He kind of got destroyed. I ain't gonna lie. Who? When I said AMR goated? His government name? Shoot House is not horrible. I don't like Shoot House. Volkanovski's the greatest fighter of all time. You should at least spell his name right, you casual. You forgot the V, the second V in his name. Money Moicano called it. Tim Duncan the GOAT. Yeah, Ribovic was in another banger with Elvis Brenner. Actually, though, Bummy, what should I do to relieve myself of stress of watching my Korean brother get destroyed? Andy. Just go watch a fireplace on YouTube and bathe in your tears, you dork. Okay, Unc, what's the greatest COD weapon of all time? The greatest COD weapon of all time, for me personally, I can't speak for other people, this is me, is the ACR in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009. That is my favorite weapon of all time. Is it the best weapon ever? No. But the ACR in MW2 is my favorite weapon of all time. The ACR in MW3 was also amazing, yes. The MP7 in MW3 was nuts, dude. McLovin, the MP7 in MW3 was absolutely jacked. If they fix COD, we need Unk gaming streams. They'll never fix COD. It's run by people who just put algorithms in order to rig the matchmaking. I'll never play COD again. You seen someone throw a dildo on the court during a WNBA game? No, but I heard about it several times. That's wild. Imagine going to an event or a sporting event to throw a dildo on the court. Insane work. I'm glad I grew up on World at War, Ghost, MW3, BO1, etc. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. It ain't the same. What's up, the right hand of Ilia Topuria? Titanfall 1? I used to have that take, but after watching some Kane tape Aspinall with slump, broke cold. I still want Japanese chicks though, but my baby mama will be in Louisiana chicks because I want that Cajun genes that Goat Bummy has. Okay. Okay, bro. Black Ops 1 is the best COD game ever. You know what, AMR? I think Black Ops 1 goes under the radar because Black Ops 2 was so good. I agree. Black Ops 1 is one of, if not the best Call of Duty game of all time. It was so innovative with gun game and the wager matches and the zombies. It truly is an amazing game. TF1 and TF2 are some of the best of all time for their own reasons. I used to play prop hunt on TF2, Mike. Johnny Monday, hot take. Khabib has no good wins in his entire career. Not even one. Not even one? Damn. The original MW3 is the best COD campaign in multiplayer. I disagree with that, McLovin. I think the best campaign of any Call of Duty is World at War. But fair enough. Okay, be real. Outside of MMA, which is better, South Korea or Japan? I don't know, Andy. I've never been to South Korea or Japan, so I don't know the culture, so I can't really speak on it, brother. I rewatched Kane JDS 2 and 3 today, and it reminded me how scary he was in his prime. Him versus Aspinall would be crazy. I'd pick Kane. I'd pick Aspinall. But fair enough. Japan. Oh, Titanfall. Mike Lane, TF2 has better gameplay, but TF1 has better atmosphere, color scheme, story, music. I thought you were talking about Team Fortress. My bad. My favorite COD campaign, though, was World at War. What? I didn't do such a thing. It was rude. McLevin, you're breaking my heart. Take out those PT boats. What? World at War had the best zombies. Yeah, World at War and dude, honestly, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 all had great zombies. Kane had aura, but he wouldn't be Tom. Y'all gotta stop picking off aura. Like, unfortunately, Charles wouldn't beat Habib even if his blonde hair, black and gold shorts aura. Yeah. Yeah, World at War's campaign was great, and the online was great. Bro clearly did not play the World at War campaign if he doesn't even remember the PT boats. I did play it. It's just been a long time, brother. You have to remember, McLovin, World at War came out in 2008. 17 years ago, buddy. I was beating that campaign when I was 13. It's been a long time. What's up, Savvy Sports? That was 17 years ago, bro. Give me some slack, man. I haven't played World at War in forever. Greatest mobile game ever, Unk? Greatest mobile game, dude. I might have to give it to Candy Crush, man. Undefeated, dude. You're not, dude. Candy Crush is goated. You got all the grandmas and soccer moms playing it, bro. You're doing something right. It's got to be Candy Crush, right? Delicious, divine, sweet. Be real though, Korean chicks are better than Japanese chicks. I don't know. Oh, he said not to me. Okay. Prime Angry Birds. I didn't play Angry Birds all that much. Nah, dude, real ones know the best mobile game of all time is Words with Friends. Who won Tyra Park? Tyra won by second round submission. He dropped Park in the first round with a right hand and then got the finish in the second round. Flappy Bird? Nah, Flappy Bird was overrated. Too one-dimensional. I was gonna say Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, but you right, Unc. You right. Sweet. Yeah, dude, the voice comms from Candy Crush is great. Sweet. Divine. Japan's cool, but you don't buy a land, you lease it from the government. So imagine something happens with lease on your land and you built your home or business. Yikes. Yeah, that's a bit dicey, Mike, I will admit. I didn't know that. Aspinall's amazing, but he hasn't faced anything like Prime Kane. The pace, the pressure, striking, wrestling, cardio isn't a clear pick for Tom. It said Young Thug spent 24/7 playing Candy Crush and Joe with an iPad. I believe it. Or a phone. I need to relieve my stress by making my next $1 million and eat my salad. Goodbye, bunny. All right, bro. Have fun. Bro done said goodbye 4 times. Andy's tweaking. Of course, Mike Lang, of all people, knows this. Bro works at a theme park. What? Dude, this stream is cinema tonight. You guys are hilarious. Oh, goodness. I said bummy, not bunny. Bummy! He was in jail for years doing that. I bet. Mike, according to AMR, he saw you at the theme park today. What are your thoughts? Crazy. Bro was telling me, no mo, no mo, when I was waiting in line. Damn. Being real though, I love you, Bummy. It's just we're on a different level. Love you too, Andy. Andy, I know you love me, bro. You always come back, no matter how many alt accounts you have to come on. You always make a return, bro. We know you love me, man. Otherwise, you'd be stuck with MMA Joey, and you don't want to go down that route. I need to show my wife MMA Joey so she can see what the roasts are about. You want to see MMA Joey, love? I wouldn't believe him. He can't even see there's two V's in Volkanov. Unc, name your best terrorist. All right, calm down, buddy. Ali Abdelaziz? I don't know. Nah. The best terrorist in history. Gotta be, dude, it's gotta be Osama bin Laden. Come on, dude. Nah, I'm joking. I haven't gotten banned on this for 1 month. Plus, I got banned from Joey after saying I will peg him. Of course you did. Here's the real best 5 games ever: Fallout New Vegas and Half-Life, Titanfall, Battlefield 4, Project, Zomboid, Halo 2. It's all subjective, buddy. Everybody's gonna have a different top 5. Because you can't play every video game ever made, you know? Osama's definitely pound for pound #1 terrorist of all time. Yeah, dude, the U.S. government had to take him out. He was too powerful. You're right. Okay, best game got to be, dude. Plants vs Zombies 2, Guard Warfare 2 is amazing. Before hackers took over, I love that game. Over like 110 playable characters. So much fun. That game was peak back in like 2016, dude. And 9 years ago. Man, I'm getting old. Peak. My net worth is bigger than Bummy's fat head. Actually, though, Bummy has a beautiful pea head like Poirier. Bro, I got a pretty decent sized noggin, dude. It's nothing crazy, you know? Osama's the #1 pound for pound hide and seek champ, 2001 to 2011. That's crazy. Andy's 7 times saying bye. He didn't say bye this time. You got a pea head? Damn. Bummy's legit handsome. No Jones. Thank you, bro. I think I look pretty solid. What do you think, love? I'm pretty handsome. My wife told me I'm the handsomest voice I've won in life. Yeah. You the biggest Bummy fan? Appreciate it, bro. You remember when Andy was a regular member of the stream? No, I don't ever remember Andy being a normal member. He was always trolling. I don't remember pre-tweaking Andy. I don't. I remember Andy joined the voice chat one day. He sounded like he was in like somebody's basement. Osama bin Laden, more like Osama bin Hiding. Bruh. That's funny. Name this OG viewer. He had Gelton on made as his profile picture, and his name starts with A. It was you, right? Alma Longoria. When I timed him out and got stripped of mods, something sparked inside him. That was like forever ago, dude. You remember when John Jones was a good question asked good person asked question? Yeah. The voice chat because I was hiding in my uni's bathroom. Ah, I got you. Yeah, I said you, Alma Longoria. Andy, who's that picture of in your profile picture? It looks like a Korean girl, but who is it? Let me see. Is that like a K-pop star or something? Bro's wife said no. That's what AMR said. AMR, what are you talking about? It's a K-pop girl named Mayan. Super pretty. Ah. Thanks, Pookie Bear. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Gonna check out BF6 and Crash later, fellas. All right, Mike. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Mike's the GOAT. Kevin Bond podcast, top 3 streams ever. Dude, Kevin gets so hyped. It's funny. Kevin's like the ultimate hype man. Call me Genghis Khan. The way 1.5% of the Asian population is a descendant of me. Okay, buddy. Would you rather have your bum face as my profile? No, Andy, enough people put me as their profile pic. Keep it as how it is. I love you, Mike. AMR says I'm checking out other girls, love. It's not true. I only check out my wife on a daily basis. Because I asked Andy who was the Korean girl in his profile picture. I was curious. You say something to me, and I say I love you. See you soon, boy. You ever listen to K-pop? If not, no, I do not listen to K-pop, dude. If not, I am swamp trash. Okay. No K-pop for me. I was just in the most awkward stream I've been in my life. This Asian woman was talking to some older coworker who kept coming on to her. I was the only viewer. Wait, Bradford, what's the name of the stream? I want to go watch it. I want to see this, dude. Hold on. What's the name of this stream, dude? I'm trying to see what you're talking about. That's crazy. Are you being serious? I'm the type of guy to say, well, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. No, I'm not. I just texted my boss something making fun of a bad situation at work when I meant to send it to a friend. Now I feel awkward. I told him I meant to send it to my coworker. Damn, bro. Your boss is going to fry you like an egg. What's the channel name, Bradford? It's finished, dude. They don't have a replay? Boys, need a bait for the MMA Guru raid. Anyways, bros buys his wife on a daily basis. What? Even though the situation was me having to wait an extra hour and a half for him to come get me. I see. All right, Andy. Have a good night. Uncle listens to K-pop with me in voice chat. Oh yeah, dude. All the you know me. I'm just on my K-pop grind on the daily. Johnny, what about some GoldenEye 007, dude? Back in 1996, dude. This is what legends are made of, brother. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now, hey now. Ours. Check out Espedo, legit good K-pop band. Listen to it with your wife so you don't look like a bum. Okay. Guru's not rating you, Unk. That's fine. I didn't think he would. He hasn't rated me in a few months, so. We'll just get my wife on stream to sing. She got the best voice. Read Retro. And by him, I mean this other coworker that just woke up. Wait, what? I see. Hey, fellas. I'm just a single one. Single fella. All right, Andy, have a good night for the 8th time. Here's a weird question. When did you realize women were hot? For me, it was Transformers scene with Megan Fox. Like the first time I ever thought a woman was hot. I think I was like I think it was like one of my teachers in like elementary, as crazy as that sounds. I had like a blonde hair teacher. And I think I heard one of my cousins call a woman hot. Oh, I already know you had that, Johnny, for sure. Unc, you trying to run some Mario Smash Bros? Andy's back already. Bro was going for 10 seconds. What, babe? What, Andy? Andy's, that's what he said. Andy said, okay, bummy, this is for real. I won't be back for a while. 10 seconds later, I am back. Andy tweaking. People forget, man. Ninth time saying goodbye. Yeah. You gotta admit it, I am legend just like you. Of course, man, of course. Dude, I like Super Mario Party for the GameCube. I forgot which one it was. If it was 4, 5, 6, 20, I don't know, but it was so fun, dude. Or Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64. The Transformers 2017 when Megan Fox single-handedly ensured an entire generation of men were straight. Okay. Well, we're in the gayest generation ever right now, so take that into mind. But that was in 2007. Times were different. We're talking 18 years ago. When I was 12 years old. 2007. I was in 7th grade. Dang, that's a long time ago. Okay, actually, really bye. Tell your wife you're an absolute stud and the manliest man in all of Swampland. That's what Andy said, love. She knows that already. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. The one scene ensured all the gay 5G signals didn't work on me, and the chemicals in the water make the frogs gay didn't either. No, okay. Hunk's fault for real? What's my fault? Can I come back? Bro, you ain't got nothing else to do? You're gay? Bruh, you wild. Why did I just get recommended a YouTube video that's 19 years old? November 19, 2005, called Going Dumb in Walmart. Almost 20 years old. That's crazy, bro. Anyways. Hey, Mar, why you spamming, bro? Ooh, it's magic. Unk MMA. MMA. Mama. She amuse me. 16 years ago, 1 year and 40 seconds. What a video. Bro, now I'm getting recommended YouTube videos from 20 years ago. Kid breaks vending machine 18 years ago. What is this? How dare you? Trust the process. Facts. Really? probably because everybody went to sleep after the card. 7, actually. Get good. I'll go to that video and check the newest comment. Which one, AMR? The Walmart one? Which one? Let me go look at the newest comment. AMR, I just filtered it by newest comments, and you're not the newest comment. Oh, there it is. AMR. Hi, Unk. Up with sup. Sup, bro. There you go. That's funny. Johnny Monday, Megan Fox is a great example. You were maybe the hottest woman on the planet. Now she looks like one of those blow up dolls. Why do that to yourself? There's no point. Yeah, I agree. Megan Fox had all the good looks that any woman could dream of, and then she destroyed how she looks with plastic surgery. What? Why? I'm just being honest. A lot of women dream to look like her, and then she ruined it. Abuse? Okay. Really thought Park could pull off a KO and keep his O. Tyra looked good. Yeah, Nate, he did. He did. Tyra looked, he dropped him with the right hand in round 1, and then round 2, it was just domination to the submission. Good performance by Tyra. Park will be back. He took the fight on short notice. He'll improve. He will improve. What? You guys heard me abusing my wife, according to her? Johnny Monday, I still firmly believe selling your soul is a real thing. Like, look how many of these hot... Dude, I think Doja Cat sold her soul. Because she went, like, out of nowhere, like, being a relatively normal person to out of nowhere, just making, like, demonic and, like, satanic music and just going off her rocker. And maybe that's who she was all along, and money exposed that, but I don't know, man. Doja Cat is interesting. They don't age in a natural way at all. It's like they hit a wall and fall apart. Yeah. Like the recent vid about fighters who shouldn't be ranked, crazy how some of them are still on the list. I know, right, Nate? It's actually crazy, dude. Thank you for watching the videos. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Unk MMA to the moon. The moon. Guys, give me a video idea. I'm going to wake up in the morning before I do what I got to do tomorrow. Make a video. Give me an idea. I'm going to my in-laws tomorrow. I need a video to post for you guys. So give me a video idea for tomorrow. And don't tell me an event recap. I'm not recapping this garbage-ass Apex card. No way. All right, train derailments. Give me something unique. Make love unique. Not you. Third. Look at Violet. Ottoman? Oh. Now she's laying like a burrito. Livy Dunn? Sorry I'm late, Unk. It's called Funny Girl Canada or Autumn. You can go to... Oh, wait. Hold on. He actually did the stream. Let me look this up. Funny Girl Canada. Let me see this. I see it. Live. 22 minutes ago. And he said it's around 1:40. Let me see this. Let me watch this. What the hell, Bradford? Guy's weird. Love you, Andy. I knew you couldn't stay away longer than 5 minutes, bro. Oh, Bradford, this guy's pathetic. She's talking to this Asian woman's talking to this random guy in chat. She speaks like broken English. And they're just having like a normal conversation. He goes, "You know what? You're a sexy bitch." And he's like, "I'm gonna let you go soon because I can't control myself." This dude's, it's so awkward. Yeah, I don't know. This dude's, I know McLovin. Bro has that Unk MMA type wrist. Nah, chill. He kept asking how much you like me out of 10. That's so weird, dude. Like, imagine, I couldn't imagine, like, first date, me and my wife, or, like, first time we talk, how much you like me out of 10 over the phone. That's so, she kept trying to dodge, yeah. Can you get me in the cage with that dude? I will show him the real Asian heat. Yeah, Andy. We need to get him in the cage with Andy, dude. Andy puts an ass whooping on him. What do you guys think about a tier list for tomorrow? And if so, what kind of tier list? What do you guys think of that? They're easy to make and they're fun. And I need something that's low effort because I'm leaving in the morning. Mm-mm-mm. What do you mean by prepare it? Oh, that only takes like 5 minutes. Tier list of autistic UFC fighters? The tier list of fighters that you would go fishing with. Okay. I'm not trying to sound like a liberal or anything, but some dudes out there are just creeps and really need to be kept away from women. No, you're right, dude. There's a reason women don't feel safe walking on sidewalks at night or just in general anymore because dudes are freaking creeps and looking to attack women or insert their weird ass selves on them. Creepy ass dudes. Who in the F says I can't control myself to a woman? That's crazy work. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, at least he has some self awareness, but dude, you're a creep. Get help. No, right? What's good, Gilman Malik? What's good, bro? Listen, brother. If I leave my sorry, autism struck right there, boys. Don't listen to that, love. I heard that. Don't take the woman's side. I went to the mall today and every girl wants it so bad. What does this world come to, Unc? We need more Ilia Topurias and Kala Bead teachings. Was rocking my Topuria tee. Bro, it can go both ways. Of course, women can be bad too, but there are a lot of freaking creeps in the world, dude. Come on. I completely agree with men who say they don't want to be looked at as creeps by women, and I don't either. But there are still true creeps out there, for sure. I need a punching bag for my basement. Will you volunteer, Bummy? No. I'm not being your punching bag, bro. Please take Betsky, Rubovics, and Vallejos out the Apex. If Karine Silva can be on 319, they definitely can. Dana's so stupid. I agree. Like, what are they doing? The matchmakers need to all be fired, dude. Sean Shelby, his fall off needs to be studied. What do you guys think about the title contention tier list? Ranking fighters in title contention right now. What do you guys think? Does that sound fun? It sounds unique. I don't know if he'll get views, but the title contention tier list. Basically, take every fighter in title contention and put them in a tier list and kind of roast them or praise them based off of how much they deserve a title shot, how entitled they're being, etc. What do you guys think about that? Does that sound like a good video idea? All these matchmakers are 50-year-old men who are not touched with the current UFC landscape and stuck in the past. Get new matchmakers, someone young to replace Dana. I agree. They don't know what they're doing. The card placements have been atrocious. You know? Let Dana gamble. He doesn't deserve the head of the UFC. Yeah. What do you guys think about a title contenders tier list? Like taking every fighter in title contention and ranking them. Just kidding, Bunny. I respect you too much to beat you up. In fact, shut up, Andy. Do you still like UFC? IS-15, shut up. Oh, Frozen was slept out cold. He's out of there. Was good, Frozen? You're just saying because you don't. Okay. Got it. Sorry, Unc was grinding today. Just got back from a long shift. Don't worry, bro. You didn't miss much. They had 2 heater fights on the main card, but otherwise the card was kind of a snoozer. Tatsuro Tyra got a second round submission after dropping Park in the first round. Any KOs? Neil Magny got a TKO. Why I can't say snoozer? Snoozer. I hate the UFC after that main event. It's not scripted to my liking, then it's trash. I'm supposed to be the main character. Okay. What do you guys think about a tier list? I make a tier list of all the fighters in title contention and I rank them in tiers based off of deserves title shot immediately, entitled, get out, kid, indecent spot. You know what I'm saying? How's that? Does that sound like a fun video? Yeah, mad few of the things, yeah? Wow, good. I decided to do OT for this ass card. Nobody holds Dana accountable. He started the sport in the mainstream, so he gets to do whatever he wants, you know? At least the GOAT. Yeah, hold him accountable. Bald head. Yeah, go ahead. About what? Do you think we should get a women's heavyweight division? No. You think we should get one? I mean, it might be funny, but no. No more women's divisions. Do we have enough? I love women, but just like I don't want to watch men do gym. Yes. Shut up. I like women, but just like I don't want to watch men do gymnastics, I don't care to watch women fight in the UFC, dude. I'm just gonna keep it 100. And I don't care to see men do gymnastics. It can go both ways, you know. Amy Schumer would be the first champ. Unc loves men, confirmed. Okay. Lloyd the bartender, what's up? Congrats on coming out. Shit. Unc, why are you still on stream? Because I want to be boom roasted. You have a fighter slash person you're inspired by? When I'm having a hard time or going through challenges, I think of Max Holloway and get inspired. I want to be like him. Andy Reid, get your Chat GPT ass statement out of here. That sounds straight off of Chat GPT. Do I have a fighter I'm inspired by? Not really. We will submit Delize. Oh yeah. Do you think this card was decent? Nah, it's kind of ass. The bangers on the main card made up for it a bit, I guess. The only sport women should be good at is professional dishwashing championship. All right, buddy, calm down. McLovin, we know you ain't. What, love? A lot of barn burners this card. Wasn't a barn burner. Dude, for real, I actually tried to ask a normal question and you called me an NPC. Because it was an NPC ass question. I'm not really inspired by any UFC fighter, to be honest, though. I'm inspired by two fighters. One is Charles and the second one is DC. If you know, you know. Okay, okay. You're locked in on a game? All right, all right. Charles Duquitter. Charles Duquitter Oliveira. Someone get Juliana Pena back in the kitchen. She got dropped 3 times by Bob, the Waffle House cook. What the? Dude. That's funny. I would maul you if we met in real life. I am 6 foot, rich as blonde. Okay. Women should be allowed to play sports. They are. What are you talking about? Listen, bro. At the end of the day, if I had the power to completely take women out of the UFC, would I do it? No, I wouldn't. Because at the end of the day, they do train really hard and they have earned their way there, and I respect that. But am I going to pretend like I enjoy watching it? No, I will not. As I said, just like I'm not going to pretend like I like watching men do gymnastics or men playing volleyball. I just don't. But do I think that they should all be cut and just completely get rid of it? No. Do I think that they should be on the main card also? No. Oh, stop being a terrorist. Sorry. Actually, Jamal Hill inspires me. Really demonstrates how I can be an ass at my job and life and somehow win. Prelims were terrible, and I made it think to myself, why would I waste my time watching this before Rebovic's Brenner fight? I know, right, Joni? It was a rough watch, dude. I didn't watch the whole card though, thankfully. I played some video games and yeah. I had to keep some of my sanity. So I didn't start watching to the main card. Prime Jamal was decent, but all these people just started watching. Yeah, decent is right. Now he's one of the worst ranked fighters in the UFC. Yo, how's the card? It was pretty garbo, Darth. We had some good scraps, and Park got submitted in the second round by Tyra. No, Magny got a finish. And he extends his record for the most wins in UFC welterweight history. Garbo. You don't like Garbo? Why not? What about garbage? Only real ones know Andy Ree was Andy Lee. I remember, dude. And then you change it to Andy Ree. Bummies ignore my comment now. I am certified bummy hater. Okay. And Andy's becoming like a legendary troll. He's building up a good catalog. Never mind. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, oh, whoa, 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 ba-na, ba-na, oh, whoa. Thoughts on the fact that WMA champs are worse at fighting than night shift workers at the Waffle House? Okay, that's just Juliana Pena, bro. Zhang Wei Li would destroy that Waffle House worker, and you know it. We can't let Juliana Pena be the representative for WMA champs, bro. What, Juliana? Osama bin hiding from me, ducked me for an entire year, which is completely disrespectful. Hey, man, it happens. The best fighter doesn't always win. It happened to you and Luke Rockhold. Pena is sweet. Yeah, she is. Dude, Pena got submitted by Shevchenko and submitted by Jermaine Durandamy, who's literally a striker. That's hilarious. Why does nobody talk about the fact that Pena is terrible? I don't know, Bob, but they do. Bob the Cook got hands. Dude. Nah, WMA fighter lose to average male who is mad and drunk. Don't do it. He might starch her. What do you think of Cejudo's retirement fight versus Garbrandt, two washed former champs? I don't mind it, Jake Edwards. A double retirement, why not? Cejudo said he wants to get one more fight in. Jake Edwards, I would say Cejudo versus Garbrandt or Cejudo versus Davis and Figueiredo. That's the fights to make. Why not? Double retirement, get one more fight out of there if he wants it, and then ride off into the sunset. I like it. You could put that on like a main card of a pay-per-view, like at the second fight or something. Female fighter already won against a trans. Okay. Bum me. I'm actually really smart though. I graduated first place in my state for highest GPA. Bro, my wife was valedictorian. How about that? 30-27 Duncan was wild. Yeah, I didn't think it was 30-27. I thought it was 29-28. Judges were tweaking on that one. I thought he clearly lost the third round. I think he got outlanded and outdamaged the third round. I thought that round should have went to Rombetsky. But either way, Rombetsky got his ass beat. He got his right eye shut. He got cut up on his forehead, and he got a hematoma. He got beat up bad. Not a good look for Rombetsky, who was supposed to be like a good prospect, you know? I tell you, this bro is salty that a genius is trolling him. Call him crazy rich Asian. Andy, shut your bum ass up. You got Mash. Who headlined the fight night in Rio? All the best Brazilian fighters are booked. How about Moicano Torres or another contender? Not a strong main, but you have no other option. Mike Sneaky Link. Let me look. Let me look. When is it? Gilman's, when is it? When is the Rio card? So I can tell you. It's in October? Okay. I got you. I'm going to figure it out right now. You could do like I know he probably doesn't deserve a main event on 4 losses, but he is kind of a legend of Brazilian MMA. You could do like a Gilbert Burns versus Colby Covington and like another round of Colby Covington being in Brazil. They could sell that, you know? That could be fun. Burns Covington main event. Maybe. Um Unc, I love you. Love you, bro. I need to go now and invent the next Tesla car and Apple phones. Goodbye. All right, bro. You could do Moicano versus Grant Dawson, I guess. You can do. Or you can do like. You can do Patricio Pitbull versus Yusuf Zalal. It's okay. Or you can do Davis and Figueiredo. He might be out for a while, but Davis and Figueiredo versus Henry Cejudo. There you go. What was the best years for UFC? Like 2018 to like no 2015 to like 2019. One more thing before I go. I still own you, Bummy. Also, shout out to Mrs. All right, bro. Goodbye for the 12th time. Unc, what was the I already read that. Unc's on that good cushion alcohol. Okay. I have an idea. Natalia said where's Blanchard for an interim. No. Stop. Got some bad anties he can call. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they call me. But Brazil doesn't deserve a good card. Yeah, they always have the worst crowds. Brazil has terrible crowds. They don't even stay when their fighters retire. UFC fighter most likely to have AIDS, John Jones. Oh, Andy Reid. Ooh, I did miss you. Don't push me away like you had to push DC off the plate of fried chicken. Yeah, dude, the Brazilian fans do not treat their fighters well. That's clear. I don't know what I would do without you all. I'm a ball to the day I fall. Is that a song? Sounds like a song. European crowds are the best. Yeah, the Liverpool crowds for Darren Till and Patty are sick. They go all out for their fans. I love it. Australia crowds are really good as well, from what I hear. The Australians are pretty based for their fighters. Rufy Chandler was my pick for the main event. Okay. Well, Rufy's fighting BSD now. He's going to murk BSD. No matter what Lucas Glazy tells you. Ooh, what's up, Unc? Am I late? Yeah, brother. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. You're pretty late. You ready for bed, love, or not yet? You good? All right. Just let me know. What's good, Narich son? I ain't gonna lie, brother. You're hella late in the stream. 3 hours and 40 minutes in, but you're good. I'll be on for a little bit longer. Boys, I might just hop off stream and play some video games. Why not? What do you think about that? Did you enjoy the card? It was okay. Enjoy might be a stretch. I didn't hate it though. It was just like whatever. I'm a casual when it comes to the fighting nerds. I only call Rufy's most recent fight. His striking's clearly great, but we have to check the grappling. Yeah, we do. We do have to check the grappling. He could be exposed there. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Rufy as Luffy from One Piece. Okay. Some anime. You guys think I should keep streaming or go play some video games and ride off into Peaches and Creamville? Not you. Love you though. Hey, don't call me that. Just kidding. His grappling must suck because he ducked Gamrot. Maybe. Stay and give the memberships. All right. Next, I'm gonna. I got this. I got this. Incentivize me giving the memberships. Okay. 30 minutes. Gift 5 memberships to stream. There. I set a goal. If we hit it, I'll get the memberships. Andy Reid paradox. Every time you think Andy Reid's gone, Andy's gone. I never think you're gone, bro. You're always here. Don Silva was saved by Rufy. That Rufy spinning head kick KO was crazy live. Yeah, it was. Rufy defended 6 takedowns from a Dagestani at Dana White's Contender Series. But not all Dagestanis are like grappling nightmares, you know? So it's like, does that say like everything, you know? About his takedown defense? Hey, on can't wait. Next is going to be another UFC Apex card. I know, dude. Can't wait, man. I'm so excited. I watched 314 live with my dad and brother. That was maybe my favorite card ever. Mm. Who are you choosing to win? Ateba Gautier versus dude. Ozzy Diaz is going to get murked. Dude, Ozzy Diaz better bring all the banana pills because Ateba Gautier should be like a negative 1,000 favorite in that fight. Ozzy Diaz genuinely is terrible. Yeah. These dogs ain't like Gamrot, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, bye. I'll stop trolling from now on. I need to act mature, just like my role model Bummy. Oh, wait, I just trolled you. F, it's a habit at this point. Andy, you sound like you're having yourself a good night, man. As long as you're enjoying yourself, knock yourself out. Yeah, rip Ozzy Diaz's chin. Joe Pyfer versus a boost prediction and Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Muniz. I'd pick Edmund Shabazian to beat Andre Muniz by TKO or decision. Muniz is not very good. I'd pick a boost to beat Joe Pyfer. Call me crazy. I'm picking a boost, dude. I wasn't too impressed with Joe Pyfer versus Kelvin Gastelum. He did very well in the first round, but in the latter rounds, I don't know. He looked kind of mid. So I'm going with Abus Magomedov to control his gas tank. I actually feel sorry for the trolling. I do. I'm sorry, man. You're good. Alex versus Alex. Izzy Alex card was the best for me because I watched it in a cafe with my friends. Yeah, that was a pretty good card. Joe Pyfer gave up after one round. Yeah, it's like he tries to send guys his head to the bleachers, and when he can't, he just kind of like gets stuck in a rhythm. I understand about the point about Rufy versus Dagestani at Dana White's Contender Series, but I didn't think it could be a little clue about his takedown defense. Do we need to see him defending takedowns from a solid grappler? Yes. Yeah. I'm not really sorry, I know. 6 out of 6 takedowns, by the way. Pretty based, dude. Pretty based. But I do think it's important to test your takedown defense against somebody who's good at taking people down. I do think they should do Bo Nickel versus Marvin Vittori or what you. Yeah, I mean, why not? Marvin Vittori's ranked 13. But if they do that, then Bo Nickel's going to have to fight somebody really good after that because he's going to be in the rankings. So maybe they should give Bo Nickel a couple cans to build his confidence. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go good night, Pookie Bear, and put Neil Magny in your top 10 GOAT list next. Best gatekeeper. All right, bro. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Rufy head kick KO, Volk rallying back and grabbing the belt after getting dropped. Chandler getting brutalized by Pimblett. Dominic Reyes returning. I love 314. Amazing card. Yeah, it was. 314, best card of the year. Vittori's chin needs to be studied. It really does, dude. Bro's got a brick chin. Stone. Stone chin. Nephew. Yep. More than anything. Is Duncan a good fighter? Yeah, he's pretty good, dude. He only lost to Manuel Torres, right? He's pretty good. I can't believe UFC unks are still winning. They still got it, dude. But to be fair, Zaleski dos Santos is an unk as well. He's older than Neil Magny. No, Rufy was on 313, not 14. McLovin. He was on 313. You got it mixed up. You're good. 314 was so boring. I hallucinated Rufy fight. Yeah, 314 was pretty bad. 316, Bilal Muhammad JDM was pretty bad too. Or no, that was 315. 315 was pretty bad too. 316 was Marab Sean too. Mauricio Rufy could be like John Silva. Everyone expected him as a striker, but he could actually grapple. It's possible. You never know until we find out, you know? I think he's good though. Bunny, put this through Korean English translator on Google. You will like it. I can't just copy part of the chat, buddy. I can't. Won't let me. Or maybe I can. All right, let me see. Copy. Let me see. Korean to English. I'm going to read what you're saying. Here we go. I love my uncle. He's the best. You're my hero. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. What a legend. What a guy. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. We saw Rufy's grappling against Malarkey when he went that scissor takedown. Okay. You're losing interest in UFC and Unks still winning, destroying the future. Damn. Where's Mikey and Lukey when you need them? I know, right? Guys, I'm probably about to ride off in the Peaches in Greenville and play some video games before I go to bed. You feel me? Yeah, let's go. Oh, please translate this before you leave. All right, I'll translate that. That'd be some weird shit. When you tell something to me, I say I love you. See you soon, boy. Give the memberships before you leave. Should I do it, guys? Should I give the memberships before I leave? You should get one. You probably don't even have the setting turned on. You have to have a setting to make sure you can accept memberships, which is so dumb. Do it. All right, I'll do it. Then I'll get off. Not translate anything else, bro. All right, we go, boys. I gave the memberships away. Marcus, socks for free. Action Jackson, Leandro, Clinton Watson. UFC 680's never gotten a membership. I kind of feel bad for him. He's been waiting forever. It never gives it to him for some reason. Who are those guys? I know Action Jackson and Marcus. I don't know about the other guys. Yeah. All right, boys. 4-hour stream. You guys have a great night. Thank you. How do I rank the fighting nerds? John Silva at 1, Cal Baraujo at 2, Carlos Prates at 3, Mauricio Rufy at 4. You guys have a good night. I appreciate it. Translate this. North Korea is better than Korea. North Korea is better Korea. Oh, okay. God bless and good night. Yes, sir. God bless and good night.